Hello, everybody. As you know, I am 32-bit Bandit. Hello, everybody who is already in the chat, you gorgeous people. And I am with 32-bit Sage. Say hello, 32-bit Sage.
Good morning.
And say hello, 32-bit Knight.
Hello.
Now, I can't promise that anyone can hear this.
Yeah, I'm sorry, I waved again.
Now, I don't know if anyone can hear it.
Well, I just heard it on the stream
Yep.
just now, before I muted it.
Okay, that sort of sounds okay. Okay, awesome. Right. So, I'm gonna load this, and while I load this, I need to go and give... You don't need to know the ins and outs. I'll be back in a second while this loads. I'll see you all very shortly.
Okay, well, he's gone. Looks like we're
You
playing
guys talk
without him.
amongst yourselves.
How's
So-
everyone in chat doing?
30 seconds later. Well, we have bought a couple little charms for our characters.
Yep.
They are some balloon versions of animals which just follow us around, and they are super cute. And you will see them soon.
So Strawberry saying they can't hear us.
Oh, mic muted. Is your mic muted, Jack?
No. My audio is fine.
I assume maybe Sam did it? Don't. His mic muted. Oh, he's joking. Okay.
Okay.
Good. That's good to know that we can be heard. Oh, Sam's back.
Hello! I am back.
Hello.
Hi, everybody.
I'm pretty good this morning, Mark.
Oh yeah, I'm really good, thank you.
How you doing, Mark?
Just tired,
Okay.
but apart from that, I'm good.
Little disappointed we haven't been playing Monster Hunter for the last hour. Like to get 4 hours.
Okay,
in the morning.
hang on.
Well,
I was
we
going to see
haven't-
who's in. Hang on, I just want to say hi to people in the chat because I'm disappeared. So can I say hello, Duff Duff, hello, Fishy, Jen, Mark, Strawberry, Minus, Tranquility, and Blue Bear. You are all here very punctually. You're earlier than I am, and I respect that. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Yeah, so we're doing a new time now. It was going to be 9 till 1, but it's now 10 till 1.
I don't know if anyone can
And
hear it.
Sheila, Jack said that you don't mind that change.
Well, I just heard it. No, I'm perfectly happy with that because it means I get more time in the morning to prep and maybe go for a quick walk and stuff.
That's exactly it.
I'm
Oh no,
obviously
Blue Bear's already have to go.
Okay, that sort of sounds okay.
Oh, bye, Blue Bear.
Bye, Blue Bear.
It's nice seeing you.
Awesome. I'm gonna. Right.
Uh,
So, I'm gonna load
DG
this,
Cat,
and while I
DGK
load this,
Cats,
I need
hello.
to- and-
Now DGK Cats.
You don't need to know the
Well,
ins and outs.
you're
I'll
the
be back in a
one
second
last week
while this loads. I'll see
who
you all
knows a
very
lot about this
shortly.
game, and for some reason put up with quite a lot of my lack of knowing
You
about
guys
this
talk
game.
amongst yourselves.
Is that right?
You are quite quiet, apparently, Bandit, according to Mark. How's everyone in chat doing?
Jack and Sheila are quiet. Did you guys want to turn your? I'll tell you what. I'm going to turn the game up a little bit. See how that goes.
Yeah.
Right.
'cause
So
I've
now you're
got
going to be a little bit
changed my
louder.
settings.
Let us know how that is, Mark. If that's because I need to balance your audio against
Just gotta get-
game audio.
Yeah, so we need to just adjust our microphone levels if we're
Oh,
too loud
Yeah.
or quiet.
Because otherwise we
yeah,
won't-
it's fine.
because
we won't be
don't
able to
want
hear you
echo
over the
from
fighting.
buffer.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to turn it up on my gamer smidge. Right. Sorry, everyone.
Oh, it's joking.
Okay.
We like a few issues though.
Okay. Can you check if you received?
Okay. Oh, hang on. I'll do that
Hello.
after this then, Strawberry.
I am back. Hi, everybody.
I'm pretty good this morning, Mark.
Yeah, Strawberry sent me a friend request on PS4.
Oh yeah, I'm really good. at
Um,
that.
Okay.
But one of the things that I say to Strawberry is, as you guys know, I don't hang around on the PS4, do I?
Little disappointed we
I'm
haven't
on
played
it
Monster Hunter for the last
2 minutes before we start streaming.
Okay. Hang
and then I'm off.
Hang on, I was going to say, I just want to say hi to
Because
people in the chat, 'cause
Jack
I'm,
has to keep reminding me when he sends me a message.
So can I say hello, Duff.
I just don't see anything, do I, on the PS4?
Don't you have your notifications turned off as well or something?
Yeah, everything is silent, so I won't get any notifications for any of that sort of stuff. And I don't hang about, so if I've turned the PS4 on, it's on a game.
Hi
Yeah,
everybody.
if I'm sending you anything on the PS4, I
Yeah,
have to
so
send you
we're doing a new time
another
now. It was
message
going to be
somewhere
9
else to
till
ask you to check.
9 till
What
1.
At least another one, because I'm not on the PS4 that much. So by the time I'm on it, I've forgotten.
No, I'm perfectly happy with that because it means
So that's how it works.
time in the morning is fresh.
Need more tips, Bandit. DTK Cats. I do need more tips. I've also got Iceborne.
Bluebears already have to go.
So some of your tips will make more sense than they did before.
It's nice seeing
You're
you.
looping, Bandit.
Oh, fuck. Thanks, everybody. Oh, and my picture looks a little bit off. Hang on. What is going on with Monster? Oh, no, the picture actually the picture looks fine. Yep, okay. Oh, right. This is the problem when I can't hear my own audio. I hate it. I don't know what I don't know what it sounds like. It drives me crazy. Oh no, Minty. Oh, that's absolutely. Oh no. What, your PS4 account got hacked? Oh, Minty.
You don't want that.
Oh, that's not good.
That is not good. Oh, Streamlabs is down. Right, Cloudbot. Why do I have to reset you every single time? We're going to reset Cloudbot. Because, Duff, I'm assuming you want to go on a side quest. That would be my guess. Okay.
I got a notification just now that the zoo is opening up more areas soon. And as of, I think, today. So when we go to the zoo in a couple weeks' time, we get to see more bits.
That sounds good. Sounds good to me.
So excited. The zoo is my favourite place.
Yes, DGK Cat. Just going to call you Cats.
Call you Cats. Yeah.
Just call you Cats.
I'm on the cat train as well.
I have seen the update Diary 6. I've still not reached the end of Iceborne. So the new boss monsters are going to be a little ways off for me still. I've still got a little bit ways to go through Iceborne to get there.
And I'm quite a way off of it as well, aren't I think?
And it's still obviously in the low ranks, so miles away. But very excited for the two new beasties we get to fight. And obviously Summer Festival as well.
Yeah.
Get to look like a cool Aztec warrior. I'm up for that.
Oh yeah, I'm so excited for that.
Really excited about the Puke armor for our Palico buddies, and really probably too excited for the Egg and Kuluyaku cosmetic we can get for our Poogies.
Oh, I know. It's so adorable.
It looks amazing. So.
Oh, there's spiders. I'm going to catch me one of those. What's my name on PS4? I'll have to check, actually. Is it just my display name that pops up when I... Yeah, if anyone wants to know how au fait I am with technology, that's your answer there. What's your name on PS4? I don't know. I think it's Samuel Frederick. Is it just Samuel Frederick?
It's Sam-Frederick.
Yeah.
Sam-Frederick. Okay, because it's not the same as your display name, is it?
No, it's not. No.
Yeah, there you go, guys. I know what I'm talking about. Absolutely. It's like I've never played on the computer before. Yeah, you are more than welcome to add me. You are more than welcome to add me. Okay. What does the audio sound like, everyone? Can everyone hear the game? And Jack and Sheila, if you're able to give it a cheeky listen, if you can hear the game and hear everything going on. And to... Who was it who asked? Fish? Oh, there's a side quest. Okay, we're going on a side quest. Oh, and hello, old hag. Sorry, I completely missed you while I was being incredibly rude and ignoring the chat. Hi, old hag. And Fishy, there will be Animal Crossing tomorrow at some point. So we've got Sea of Thieves in the morning, and then after that there'll be some Animal Crossing. But I need to sort my island out a little bit.
Yeah, I can't hear the game. I don't think.
That's the problem, because the game's so quiet. But then when the music comes on, it gets really loud.
You need to get into a fight to really test the audio in this.
Yeah. Or be in the main hub world where there's like music and stuff.
Here you go.
Where there's music.
This place is filled with that vapor stuff. Don't breathe it
Right, I'm in a fight now, so let me know.
Okay.
So, Bandit, have you had good week?
I have had a good week. I'm
And what have you been
tired,
up to this week?
but I'm pretty much always tired.
Yeah, I feel you there.
Aye. But tired's okay because you're tired and then you wake up and play some Animal Crossing. So
Yeah.
then life's all good again. Life's all good again. Right. Also, that my tiredness is very much of my own making.
Yeah, yours is.
If you stay up till 1, 2 in the morning on YouTube and Discord and then get up again at 5:30, 6, you can't really complain that you're tired. Why are you tired? Oh, it's because I'm an idiot. Oh, okay.
The strategy for that is to just take aggressive naps, though, right?
Or drink excessive amounts of coffee.
That's not a strategy. That's not a strategy. You want
I actually
to do.
refer to them as coffee naps because apparently, because obviously coffee's got a lot of caffeine. So what you do is you wait until you're just about to fall asleep, have a triple espresso, and then you sleep, but full of coffee. So when you wake up, you're absolutely full of beans. Literally full of beans. Okay. Can you hear the game? What's the game sound like? Oh, le petit! Bonjour. Bonjour, le petit.
Nice.
That's my
Okay.
French.
Do you want to focus on game audio and sound? 'Cause we don't both want to do it. Let's listen to.
Well, I've just finished the fight. I was in a fight. How did it sound? It's all silent now. Guys?
Sorry, just listening.
Okay. Hang on.
Yeah, game audio.
There a bit
Yeah, I
of
think-
game audio. Do I need to turn it up a bit?
Yeah, so I can hear you like hitting enemies and stuff, but it is quite quiet compared to your speaking voice. But I don't
Okay,
know
so I've
how
turned it up a
important that
bit
is.
more. So we'll need to know if you guys are too loud. So guys, if you can talk and then listen to yourselves back and see how loud you are compared to me. And then if you're too loud, you'll need to turn your mics down a bit, I guess.
I think we were quite quiet, so hopefully I'll just do an audio
Yeah.
test now. We should be fine.
It's a shame I can't just have the same settings for all my games.
I know it's annoying, and I don't understand why that's a thing.
I know.
And
Some
'cause
games
surely
are just...
You can...
It's just because some games are louder than others.
Yeah, I find that madness. It's stupid.
Because it
Like
annoys
I
me
think-
that like some songs are quiet.
Yeah.
Strawberry, it's Sam-Frederick. But I'm not going to type it in chat because I'm not 100% certain. Okay.
Okay.
I'll put it in the Discord though.
Okay, yeah.
So I think that's probably good enough.
Yeah.
Well,
Cool.
I don't know. Good enough isn't exactly what I was going for. How loud are you? Because I can turn it up more. That's not a problem.
With
we're
volume for us is fine.
Okay, and you can hear the game. you
Yeah,
reckon?
all good.
Yeah. Sounds like we can hear the game.
Do you
Game's
have an
too
echo?
quiet.
Do you have like a horrendous echo on your voices at all?
No, I don't think so.
No.
Okay, guys, let me know if there's a. This is so. You can see why I like having my phone to check my own audio, can't you?
Yeah.
Because it's always playing with it. Okay. What's your name again? Sam. I'm gonna. All right. Well, you know what, Strawberry? Fine. I'll pop it in. I'll pop it in the chat here. I
You're gonna
think
get
that's
spammed,
it.
Matt.
I think that's my name. Also, I'm going to just quickly catch up with the chat because I've been silently checking audio, even though there's nothing I could do. Oh, I was the only person who won the side quest. Yes, please. Keeping Dragon warm. It's how I always do. Also, I know Blue Bear wasn't in the side quest, but she could have also won. She is the silent the silent quest winner. Okay. Oh. So I've got the new slinger thing from Iceborne. Obviously, I don't really understand it.
Yeah, the clutch claw.
Oh, it's amazing. It's my favourite tool.
It's very
Oh,
awkward
sorry,
to
hang on.
use with the
Streamlabs is someone's just asked Mystic a question.
Yep.
You've burnt your Hawaiian pizza. Next time, try cooking it on aloha temperature. On aloha
My goodness.
temperature. It's good, isn't it? I know I said it before, but it makes me smile every single time. It's so good. Is my picture slightly off center? I don't think it's not, is it? No, it's fine.
That's fine.
I can't cope. I just assume tech issues.
Yeah. This is just going to be a 3-hour stream of you
Questioning my own setup.
questioning the quality of the stream, and that's going to be it.
Well, I can't see it. I can't hear it properly. Well, I can't hear it properly. I can't hear it at all. Good joke, Streamlabs. Yeah. Okay. Right. Sorry, everybody. If I've missed you in the chat, just message me again and at me. At me. Let me know. Okay. But to be fair, anyone who's watched me before knows I am absolutely rubbish at playing games and spotting the chat.
Yeah.
It's difficult. It's difficult, lemon difficult.
Well, first, like, you're not that great at playing games already, and then you've got to focus on the chat as well.
I'll have you know, Sheila, I haven't died yet. Oh, I say I haven't died. My health is low.
Yeah, so you're in a fluvia there.
Yeah,
it's all the poison.
Will slowly tick down.
Okay, I found a great gyros.
You found him finally.
Should I kill him?
Good. No, you need to investigate the rotten veil.
Once you've sighted him, right, and then it's
just leave.
You should be able
so
to.
So what's
just leave.
investigate the rotten veil mean?
Just walk around and click and pick up tracks.
There's quite a lot of stuff chasing me here.
Can he investigate the rotten veil while doing side quests?
I don't know what the checkmark for the investigate the rotten veil is. It's been a while since I've done this one.
Yeah.
I'll just keep running around until I die of poison. Is this dragon asleep or dead?
There is a corpse there which you can carve.
Yeah,
There's always a corpse there.
Nice.
That I recommend.
Does it give me stuff I can make armor out of, or is it just absolute? Oh, it's monster bone. That's fair. It doesn't give you actual Legania crafting material. Try the. Okay. Oh right, yeah. I'm with you, cats. If you have Iceborne, hold L2, then triangle and circle. Alright. Hang on.
So I think there is something else you need to spot while you're there as well, because you've still got a check mark.
Oh, spiderweb. I'm gonna die in a minute. Cause,
yeah, you might want to heal up.
Nah. Okay. Drink this. Well done, boy. I asked the Mystic that, and she, who is John Cena, and it told you how to cook pizza. It is, the Mystic is quite cryptic, so maybe she was saying like John Cena's favourite food is Hawaiian pizza. That would be my guess, but I don't know how the Mystic works. She is all-knowing.
But also mystical.
Very mystical. Okay, hold L2, triangle and circle. I come back here, bug. Whoa! Whoa! What's this? What was that? What's the super bug? It boosts your insect carry. What's that?
I don't know.
So I've just got super bug.
Oh, did you consume?
I consumed my slinger ammo. Yeah.
Yeah. So depending on the type of weapon you have, I think it is. Cats will probably know this a bit better. It will give your insect a different kind of buff. So you'll see its stamina gauge doubles, which means it can fight for twice as long. And also, whilst the pheromone's on it, it can pick up 2 buffs and return to you and give you 2 separate buffs at the same time, which can be really handy.
So do you say that changes depending on the slinger ammo I have?
No, I think you can just feed it a stone and it gets the buff. It changes based on the glaive you have.
Oh, okay, so I'm with you.
So different glaives will give you different benefits.
And how long does it last for, do you know?
I can't remember. Something in the realm of like 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay. So all of a sudden, stones have become my favourite slinger ammo.
Yeah.
Well, because I've just used the torch pod, and I'm thinking...
Yeah, so the thing about the sort of the new slinger ammo mechanics and the new clutch claw mechanics, don't worry too much about them all today, because there's a lot to work with, and they're
this I'm quite excited by, because this is quite easy to use.
Yeah, that one's fine. It's more like the clutch claw, which lets you grab onto a monster and weaken areas, that all that good stuff. With the
how do I get through this?
How do you get through it?
Yeah.
You just run.
No, you're not there yet.
Oh, sure. Oh, you obviously have to trigger a cutscene of some sort.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just trying to look it up as to where you actually need to go.
Oh, Minty, I will accept your friend request after this game. Oh. Okay. But at the moment, I'm just going to be confused for a bit longer. I've got 2.5 hours of being confused first. Duff's just found the secret keyboard. I love the secret keyboard. As soon as you find the secret keyboard, life is never the same. Okay, also try this. In the air, pressing R2 to do a slam on the...
Yeah, so that's so what Kat's is saying there, that's a new way for you to apply your pheromone. So you have a third attack you can use in the air outside the triangle and circle. Yeah,
he does
R2,
a little slam.
You'll do like a Final Fantasy Dragoon downward spike, but then you'll follow it up with a hit on the ground, which will apply pheromone and cause your Kinsect to start attacking. So so that combined with the ability to increase the Kinsect's stamina works quite nicely as a sort of an aggressive Kinsect combination attack.
Nice. Okay, those I can do. Those I can learn today.
Yeah. So the Clutch Claw, don't worry about that for now.
No, I'm not going to.
You know, it's added to Iceborne. You don't need it. Knight and I, we can soften areas using the Clutch Claw if we need to. It is very good, but with the...
Yeah, I love it. Just because it gets me in the air, and I do some really cool, like, spinny attacks when I'm softening areas.
Yeah,
and I like pushing them into the walls to do, like, hundreds of damage as well.
Yeah, so there is a new mechanic that gets added with the Clutch Claw called flinching, where if a monster is sort of staggered, you can unload all of your slinger ammo in a single blast while you're grabbing onto them, and that causes that monster to move forwards, and if it moves forwards into a wall, it takes a large amount of damage from the flinch. So that makes slinger ammo with the Iceborne expansion goes from being something that you don't tend to use that much to being quite strong, like very useful.
Yeah.
Well, it's basically just something you do while running after a running away monster for extra tiny bit.
Use it a lot. No, use it a lot in fights because you can also use the Clutch Claw to soften areas to deal with.
Oh no, I meant
damage.
slinger ammo.
Oh, slinger ammo. Sorry, yeah, slinger ammo.
You just sort of use it when you got nothing else to do while you're running.
Yeah.
I'll just try and hit it in the
flash
legs.
People.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't flash pods use slinger ammo?
Yeah, flash pods,
flash
pods, dung pods, and screamer pods are all.
Oh yeah, excluding those
crafted,
ones. Yeah. I mean,
crafted slinger ammo. I think.
But that's all I used to use it for up until I got my Clutch Claw, and now I never have enough of it.
Yeah, that seems fair. What does this game want from me? Oh, also, Richard told me last time that the reason I'm not getting the skull is because I don't have enough knowledge of the monsters.
Okay.
Oh,
there we go.
That's good to know.
That makes sense.
So should we?
Minty wants you to speak some
Bandit
some Dutch.
has got to find a beastie in this area before we can progress.
Pardon?
Bandit has got to find a beastie in this
He's
area.
already found it.
Oh, he's found it.
Jazzcockatoo.
No.
Oh no, I found
Got to stealth
Radovan,
it. That's the one.
the
okay.
roly hedgehog.
Yeah. Yeah, we're there. So now Bandit, after the cutscene's finished, can leave and then set this up as an assignment. Then we can help him out. Fight
Okay,
I don't think you actually need to fight the Great Gyros. You just have to discover it.
I'll just go to speak to Minty.
Okay.
Goedemorgen Minty, hoe gaat het? Ben je goed?
No, I don't know if Minty can understand you, but
I don't know, because
but it was asked.
it's a lot of isn't it?
Right. Is it? Oh, it says Hunter Radovan. So can you guys come now? Do I have to
No,
send a
you
flare,
have
or
to-
do you just join?
No, you have to leave the expedition.
Oh yeah, because you're in an expedition rather than an actual
Yeah,
quest.
so you have to leave the expedition, go back to Astera, post it as an assignment, and then we can
I
join
can
that
fire an
assignment.
SOS flare.
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
Sure. I mean, there is a chance that some random person could join that as well.
But if we...
I'll come
But
back.
that's fine.
I'm coming back.
Yeah, if you do it as
So I haven't had
also
anything to eat either.
You need to eat, yeah.
So I'll be going back to camp anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
Have you worked this out? It's just returned from expedition.
Oh, I've got a little cinematic here as well.
Huh?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Duff is speaking a little bit of Spanish.
Have we met?
Hola, el hombre. Por
Sorry,
favor,
I forgot.
agua.
You were out cold when I found you.
My guy looks so fabulous. Sorry, just
He
throwing that
does
out
look
there.
really fabulous. I love it.
I'm from the First Fleet.
Not to
folks
make you
are
too
lucky to
jealous,
be alive.
Bandit, but I have got a downy crake
Hang on.
sitting in the
Must be the
front
one
of
who
my
saved
mohawk.
us. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you.
Just
And
glad
it
you're still in
is-
one piece.
A combination of
Fleet, am I
fierce and adorable, and I love it.
What are you doing
My guy
out
doesn't
here?
have fierce.
Actually,
No. No, he does not.
This is from Zora Magdaros. I'll see what I can find. I've spent years delving into this valley's secrets, and I'm starting to understand a thing or two. Now it's your turn. Learn all that you can about this place. Next time we meet, we can
Bandit, do you
compare
play
notes.
Xbox?
Sound
I
good?
don't think you do, do you?
yes. We're on the job.
Oh, sorry, I was
We
just
had
paying
360
attention to
back
this really
in the day, didn't
exciting story. Do I play Xbox? I play Xbox 360. Does does that count?
That's an Xbox. It is an Xbox. It's got it right in the name.
I don't have Xbox Online though, so I can't
No,
play
that's
with
fair.
anyone. Because I'm paying. Because obviously I've got PlayStation Plus and I've got Nintendo Online, so I can go to people's
Minty.
islands. Do you know how
Do you wanna
much
translate
Nintendo
it
Online
for us?
is?
No?
Yeah, so Minty just said, can anyone speak Dutch?
There we go. So Sheila, what Minty's saying now is that Dutch?
Yes, Dutch. Kan iemand Nederlands praten? Ja, ik kan wel Nederlands praten.
Oh, Minty, why have you retracted it? Unless it was absolute pure filth. This is absolute horrendous. Minty's just posting just.
Just very disappointed with Knight's pronunciation. It's just gone, nope, pull him that way.
Oh, she's up, yeah.
Don't want to hear any more of that, that butchered Dutch.
That's it. Cats. Once in the air, press L2 to grab the monster. Then triangle or circle. Then
Nothing
hit them
can
into a
stop
wall
us.
by pressing R2. Cats. My brain is tiny. I have 3 things to remember now. I will try my best. I will try it. Oh, I'm at this stupid base. I don't want to be here.
Watch yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, so one of the problems Bandit's going to have is he's playing a lot of different games at the moment. He's
Yeah.
not that seasoned in Monster Hunter. He has picked up Iceborne. As far as I can tell, this is his first time playing with the Iceborne add-ons, so getting to grips with everything that the Insect Glaive already had was probably challenging enough. But now we have all
Yeah.
of the additional stuff as well, having not already mastered the base game stuff.
No. Okay, so I've sent it out. Is there a place to eat
We
here?
might cause his brain to explode. There is not. You can eat when you jump into the quest, though.
That's insanity,
So,
isn't it?
Yeah, I really don't like that hub.
Oh, yeah,
just,
it's awful.
Just because it's missing a blacksmith, it's missing a canteen.
And it's stupidly laid out. Like, I never know what floor I'm on.
I'm kind of like the layout's not great, but it's compact, and I appreciate its compactness over Astera. I would, however, just like a little place to forge weapons and a little place to grab a little snackette before
Yeah,
adventuring, and then I'd
that's
have
what I
probably used it more than Astera because of how tight it is. You also get a fantastic little animation when you send your palicos on tail riders from there.
Oh, do you?
You do indeed.
I've never sent
Oh,
one from there.
everyone lost the side quest.
Oh no.
Okay, so for everyone who is still in the chat, for putting up with... So we are finally doing something as a team now. But for putting up with this,
Yeah.
everyone can have 50 loot. There you go. That's exciting, isn't it? Everyone loves 50 loot.
You're bribing them, Jack. Bribing them. Not Jack, Sam.
Yeah, I was about to say I'm not bribing them.
There we go.
If it was up for me, I would take 50 loot from everyone for having sat through this nonsense up to this point, and then reward them with 50 loot after we beat this quest as a thank you for sticking around. So just give them the 50 loot that you took away from them.
Yeah.
I think
Everyone
that's
has
the,
50 more loot. So when we go on a side quest, you can go without fear, Duff Duff. Oh, DJ Cats, my friendship with Astera has now ended. Celiana is my new friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, we won't spoil Celiana.
But it is amazing.
For Bandit.
Sure, but
However,
better than
It is better than Astera in every way.
But when you first go to it, you will get a bit confused with the layout because it's huge.
Yeah, some of the functions are combined, but everything is just it's more compact. It's nicer to travel. The music is better. It's visually beautiful.
In my head, it's got a sort of Final Fantasy feel to it.
I wouldn't run off Jax. You're going to do some buffs, aren't you?
No, not right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, look at our little Palumas!
Hang on, I'm going to CantDoIt. And Duff, it takes a little bit of time. Sorry, yeah, it should be with you in a minute though. Okay. Oh yeah, your little balloon Palumas.
Aren't they adorable?
They are cute.
You've got a normal one and a... What's the one you've got, Jack?
I've got a Nightshade for Lumi.
Nightshade, that's it.
And also, if you check out the front of my mohawk very quickly, Bandit, you will see there is a small bird hanging out in there.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure how I feel about that bit though. I think for me that might be a bit much. So what
That's
are the
fair,
balloons?
So those are pendants that you can get with, I think they added in Iceborne, so you can have, the idea is that you have something hanging from the back of your weapon.
Okay.
But they also added Palumus into it, which just float around you. Oh my goodness, the roundabout is...
You can also get some
right down
jellyfish as well.
Nice.
Some jellyfish just float behind you. And they also are really cute.
Yeah, there's very much food, Dev Bloke. Sorry, mate. This is a bandit stream. There's food. Okay.
So what is the plan? Oh, hunter band. Oh, this dude here.
Yeah.
We're hunting this one.
We're hunting a big...
Can we
pony.
catch it if poss?
Did
yep.
I? Don't think I... Yes, I do. I do have a trap on me.
He's got a big chin, hasn't he?
He does. I love it so much.
It's too big, I'd say.
I love all the creatures with giant chins. They're the best.
Right,
It
so
just
as a
looks
pro
really
tip,
impractical.
If he's going to roly-poly on you,
He's made of
get
spine.
out of the way. That's my advice.
Okay.
Everything about him is impractical because he's entirely made of spikes.
Yeah,
Giant
that's
bone
true.
spikes. It would make walking so difficult.
Where's he gone? Is he run away already?
Yeah, he's run away already.
He's a
We just need to-
wuss, isn't he?
I don't think we actually aggroed him. Did anyone actually hit him?
No.
I hit him with me.
But then he ran away.
I hit him with me Kinsect.
Because I tried to use my dual blade setup.
Okay.
So
So how do
tried
I
to
do
go
the?
even-
I've already forgotten.
What is it you're trying to do?
I'm trying to put my slinger ammo in my torch pod. Here we go. Done. So now I've got super
Yeah.
Kinsect. Oh yeah, and he grabs two colours. Double orange. Loving it. I'm pretty sure double orange is where it's about, isn't it?
Yeah, not
Whoa.
ideal, but that can mix up.
Yeah, so Minty,
Let's go.
Monster Hunter World is very much hunting monsters. We can't steal souls, but we can capture monsters. But yeah, Minty was watching watching Skyrim yesterday. Quite a lot of capturing souls, very slowly.
Sure.
Because like you had to fight like a pack of wolves, they're like 3 or 4 wolves, and on that difficulty, wolves are tough.
Yeah, absolutely.
Also, it's really hard to improve your heavy armor on that difficulty.
Yes.
Because obviously, if you can only take 2 hits before you die, gotcha. Okay.
I put a stamina up buff in the middle. If you run through that sort of yellow cloud, you'll get a boost to your maximum stamina, Bandit.
Oh, nice. Cute. Okay. Is he nearly dead?
No.
Have we nearly got him?
No, we do not.
What? But I'm using my super insect.
How much damage is your Kinsect taking?
Let's have a look. 4.
Oh, yeah, he's probably almost dead.
Who does 4 damage per hit? And he also gives me health. Oh yeah, so when choosing which one I wanted to do, I've gone for health over poison and paralysis.
That's fine.
Because poison and paralysis just seems rubbish.
Just gonna go and break some of your health dust.
Whereas I thought covering the field in health dust feels quite like it's going to be useful at some point.
It really depends on the team. Like, if you've got a team that will go to your health dust and use it, then it's handy. If you've got a team that does not do that, it is useless.
Well, I can use it.
Yeah, this is true.
I think it's because the others just seem useless.
I need to sharpen my weapon. Do that now.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because paralysis, I don't know how much paralysis you have to give something for it to do anything, but it just seemed pointlessly hard.
It depends on the number of players and the monster you're fighting. So
Also,
it's everything-
poison isn't clear enough in my eyes.
So, sure. So poison, the way it works is it works like every other status effect. So you have to hit it enough with a status effect in order to apply the status.
Yeah.
And then when it's applied, its effect then carries out. So poison does a set amount of damage depending on the monster. So it's better on the more powerful creatures.
Sure, I'm down, Jim.
I thought health
like on
just
the-
seemed like the clearest.
Yeah, sure. The best one, in my opinion, is Blast.
Hang on, what am I doing in the air when I push L2? Oh, to grab them.
Yeah, that's to use your clutch claw. So I wouldn't worry about that until you've had a little.
Oh, I'm on him!
time to-
I'm on him!
Oh, nice.
Oh, I got knocked off straight away. How do I stay on
Yeah.
him?
Yeah. So you want to. It depends on his mode, because it's not like being on it like as a mount.
No.
Depending
No,
on how
it
aggressive
isn't.
it's being, it can just knock you right off. So I would say don't worry too much about the clutch claw until you've had a little bit of time to use the tutorial. So that might be something to do on, say, a weekday stream.
Yeah.
Just play through, because you'll have a new tutorial quest to do.
Sure.
So you can learn the clutch claw. The time to not learn the clutch claw is whilst fighting an angry Radavan.
Well, there's 3 of us, though.
There are 3 of us.
So-
And it's at its hardest to use on the insect glaive, because the rest of us, we can just use it by holding L2. You can't. You either have to be in the air, or you have to press R3 to switch to your clutch claw.
Sure. Hang on, so yeah,
L2
can't steal souls. You mean Dark Souls? I've never played Dark Souls. That is in my pile of shame. Is never having played Dark Souls.
See, Bandit doesn't play Dark Souls because Dark Souls doesn't have a hard mode. Right?
Yeah, that's it.
So there was no difficulty setting at the
No difficulty saying didn't do it.
So, Knight, quick reminder, I can't heal you.
Oh, you can't? Okay.
No, I'm not.
I've just been waiting to be healed this whole time.
No.
I put down a health booster.
Yeah. So, yeah, Bandit. So, in our Iceborne playthrough, I've finally got my hunting horn built together, where I keep the team buffed, but I'm also using the ability Wide Range, which lets me apply any consumable item to my teammates who are nearby as well.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm putting
so I
health
can-
clouds around Sheila, so you can get those at least. It's not quite the same.
Yeah.
It does give you a little bit, and it is enough at this level of the game as well.
But I've also got a health booster down as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, that's also helpful.
Does the amount of health my guys gain though improves, doesn't it?
I believe so.
Also, he puts quite a bit down, doesn't he? Or she?
He does, yeah.
She. I'm going to say she because it's a it's a really cute butterfly. And my Palico's a she.
I know what you guys are thinking, and yes, I did give you wind pressure negated, and you
Cheers,
are
bro.
well.
Cheers, bro. If you grab the head circle to snap it in the direction. Damn it, cats! Right, I'll try it. Second, Sheila. I'm on. I'm doing some cat strats.
Okay.
Whoa. Oh, I have to push circle, don't I? Oh, how do I grab it? I do have to just be right next to it. It doesn't sling something out.
You have to be in the air, and then I think you have to hold L2 and then push circle whilst close to grab onto it.
Oh, he's on the floor now.
Yeah.
This weapon is so terrible against his back.
Yeah.
I'm guessing your one's okay.
My one, yeah. So there's a two
You want
reasons.
blunt, really, don't you?
One, it's blood, and the hunting horn has a melody that it can apply to itself, which means it just doesn't get bounced ever.
Sure.
So it's
Look
yeah.
how cute he looks when he's doing his roly-poly thing.
The Radavant's one of Sheila's favourite monsters.
It is. Because of
Sure.
his giant chin. I like a monster that looks super derpy. And,
Yeah.
oh, he just looks so derpy.
There are 3 monsters that I think it's probably fair to say that Knight really likes, and they all have gigantic chins and tiny eyes. There's
Yeah.
Sure.
I have a thing that I like.
yeah, so you can work out what I might look like in real life.
I was about to say, anyone who doesn't know what Sage looks like.
Yeah, I've got
Yeah.
my eyes are about 2 millimeters each, and my chin 3 yards.
Oh, so yeah, Duff just said played Resident Evil 7 in VR and scared to death. I
yeah.
can appreciate that. That game is
Yeah.
weirdly scary.
That game is so good in VR.
I mean, it is absolutely terrifying. I mean, properly terrifying. And you're thinking, oh, it's just a game. Oh, it doesn't feel like just a game though, does it?
No.
Yeah, it's very hard to convince yourself it's not a game. It's like, this isn't scary, it's just a game. This isn't scary, it's just a game.
My favourite
Look at
thing
open that door,
is because when you open the door to go down the stairs near the beginning, and you hear someone down there, 'cause Martin, our uncle, when he was playing it, he opened the door to go down the stairs, went to the top of the stairs, then turned back as if there would be another option. But he just in his way thought, I don't know if I'm going to go down here.
It is, yeah. Like, we played it with a bunch of friends.
Yeah.
We watched them play it, and they were terrified. They were screaming. Oh, it was so good.
It is. It's weird how good it is, isn't it? I think
it's
because we
also
all
just
thought.
fun watching people play it, because obviously you watch it in non-VR, and
Yeah.
you watch them like flinching and like recoiling. Oh, it's so good.
It's so good. Also, they're using the same VR for the PS5, which I was really excited about.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I either need to get mine repaired or replaced. Mine has stopped working, unfortunately.
Because unsurprisingly,
What kind
people
of
were going to be
repair?
grumpy if they had to buy a new VR system for the PS5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would be like that, because it was expensive.
Yeah. I mean, I don't play it anywhere near as much as I should. Because obviously the fear was it going to be a gimmick? No. It's really, really brilliant.
Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
shame
I
of it
love
is
this.
it's not brilliant for streaming necessarily. Especially if you don't have a face
That's true,
cam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. VR, it's one of those things, you can't appreciate how good it is unless you're in a headset. And
No,
playing
you
a
really can't. Because you look at a
It's
game
happened.
like, what's the game I absolutely love? The robot one.
But what's the mouse one?
Oh yeah, no. There's I can't remember the name of it, but it's basically it's this 3v3 robot
Fighting
like
game.
a mech driving shooting sports game, right?
Yeah. Now I can't remember, which is annoying because I put it in my top 5 lists of greatest gaming experiences.
Can't remember the name of it.
Oh, hello Ollie! Hi Ollie, sorry mate. I'm
Hey.
again rubbish at looking at the chat. Yeah, Mark, love the VR though. It makes me sick. Yeah, it takes. You have to really go at it because when I started playing Rigs.
Yeah.
Rigs. When I started playing Rigs, I had to play it in half-an-hour
Is
chunks.
that the driving game?
No. Riggs is the game we're talking about, the mech one.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, so Sheila was fine with the VR for a lot of it, but then got to play some Wipeout, and you lost.
Oh,
about 3
Wipeout VR
minutes.
is brilliant,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Makes me feel so sick. Wipeout does. I just
Yeah.
can't.
No, that's fair. It's really good though, isn't it? I love Wipeout.
Yeah. So like, if it didn't make me want to vomit, then yeah.
Also, do you know how much? Because they had Wipeout, because obviously that came out before VR. Do you know how much they charge for the VR version for the people who already had the
Free,
game?
isn't it?
Yeah, that is a game. That is a company that is not messing about. if you've got the game, you've got it VR.
I only bought Wipeout for the VR, right?
Yeah, same here. But it was nice that the people who already bought it just got the VR version. I thought that was really sweet.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a side quest going on. Right, let's sharpen our weapon and crack on.
I think my favourite VR game though is oh, I can't read myself. The one with the stick where you
Beat Saber.
Beat Saber. Oh, I love Beat Saber.
Okay, so I accidentally disconnected my microphone. I've all gone a bit wrong here. I'm assuming you can hear me still, guys. The chat will be able to, but not that one. The new Half-Life VR. Oh man, and Astrobot is good. Yeah, Mark. If you feel a bit sick in VR, stuff like Astrobot is what you need to be playing VR, isn't it?
Astrobot's fantastic. I actually went to go and play that the other day. That's how I found out that my VR headset was broken.
Which one's Astrobot again?
The little robot that goes around.
Oh, yeah, he's super cute. Yeah, that one's nice.
Yeah, you know Astrobot.
Okay. I think the problem was a lot of people saying, "Oh, once you play VR, you'll never go back to playing normal games," and I've never really understood that as a mindset. Because VR is not a gimmick, but it is different, isn't it?
Yeah, VR games are good. Normal games are good, right?
Yeah.
They don't replace each other. Oh, there we go.
I can't see.
You don't want to. What's that?
Yeah, I can't see a time where I'd only want to do VR games.
No. It's also because when I'm in VR, I can't see or hear really other people. And sometimes I just like to look over to my husband on the right there.
Also, VR is more tiring, I think.
It is, yeah.
You can't play that for 3 hours.
Also, I know they say it doesn't do any damage to your eyes, but it feels like it should be.
Yeah.
My eyes are literally 2 centimeters away from the screens, just burning into my eyes. Oh no, it's actually absolutely fine. Is it? It doesn't feel fine.
Wearing glasses can also be really frustrating with it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet.
Because even though obviously they did design it for people who wear glasses as well, it's still not comfortable and it still does press into my eyes a little bit.
Yeah.
And it still does, it is uncomfy. And I cannot see anything without my glasses, so I can't just take them off.
I don't think that's on. VR chat. Oh, what's VR chat? Oh, no VR chat in PS4. Oh, I don't know what's happening. I haven't been on the VR for so long. I don't know. I don't know anything about it. Oh yeah, with Beat Saber, I think my only problem with Beat Saber, which is the only reason I haven't got it, is because of how hot my natural body temperature is and the amount I sweat. I was almost certain that, like, oh yeah, Sam, you should totally give Beat Saber a go, and then the VR breaks and I get an electric shock to my head.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened to Sam? Oh, he was playing Beat Saber and the VR blew up on his head. Oh, why is that? Oh, because apparently you're not allowed to put it in a bath. Absolutely ridiculous.
But I remember, what was it, years ago when you used to play a lot of dance.
I still do. I still do dance mat. I've got new games and I've got my mats. Yeah.
Yeah, because you were great at dance mat, weren't you?
Good at dance mat. I would call myself an expert in as much as that's the difficulty I play.
Yeah.
If that, the same way as I'm an expert at Guitar Hero. But I was a sweaty player. I'm a sweaty dancer.
You are, yeah.
So imagine if I had to have electronics all over me.
You should prepare before going down to the bottom of the
Absolutely not up for that.
Like, can you remember as a kid when you would go swimming and wear goggles, and then you'd go underwater and the goggles would fill up with water?
Yeah.
I imagine that would be the VR headset.
It would just be horrendous, and I can't see how it wouldn't eventually break. I think the other thing that made me nervous was, so for everyone, I have like a standing fan in my room because, again, I'm so hot all the time. When on the dance mat, I had the fan on to keep me a bit cooler. I then leant on it because I was so tired, got an electric shock and my fan broke. I leant on my fan and my fan was like, oh my god, why has someone just poured water into me? So it hurt and I had a broken fan. Right? So that's basically what we're talking about. It's ridiculous. Right, so I've just handed that in. Okay, let's speak to the Fleet Master again. It really annoys me that the end of the first quest. So at the end of the quest, you talk to the Fleet Master, and then to start the next one, you have to talk to them again. Just get on with it.
Now is the time.
Just piggyback the two. Oh, hang on. It says, it wants me to go to the Rotten Vale. Have you got any Rotten Vale hunts? Because I'm worried that we've seen this before with the Coral Highlands. It goes, are you ready to depart? And then we'll leave the Rotten Vale again. That's what happened with the...
I must have some Rotten Vale hunts. I must do. I love
Yeah, let's do some of
I'm just
those.
moving out of this terrible place.
Oh,
I'm coming back to Astera.
Yeah, you want to crack on with the story until you get to a good point. So if it's got
No, but last time I did that, bro, we left the Coral Highlands.
Sure, that's fine. We can always just come back.
But it's absolutely ridiculous. Why don't you spend more time here? Why bother making the world?
Was the fan okay?
I'm not gonna lie, Bandit. I've spent a lot of time at all of the locations.
No, I know, that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying though. It's like we've only just found it. I don't want to leave it already.
Sure.
Deathbloke asks if the fan was okay when you sweated into it.
Oh no, it broke. It broke instantly. It did like a splutter, then just gone. It was just soaking wet. It's just soaking wet. And I got I got 2 electric shocks. One when I leant on it, and the other one when I tried to unplug it. But it's because I leant near it, and I got electric shock on my back.
Yeah.
I think
Right.
this
So,
is
Bandit, you want to pick. What you want to do is right now is you want to pick up all the exclamation marks you can.
No, we'll go do the main quest. I'm going to the Rotten Vale then. Go on then, bro.
Okay.
So you're going to be fighting the Zora Magdaros.
Is that what's happening next? Is it?
I don't know, but I'm guessing it's going to be a 40-minute fight where we stand on the back of a big mountain, and then it goes, oh, and here's a new place. Well, why bother
Trust
making
me,
that one? Why
Advance
bother?
the story until we know what our next fight is, and then we'll know whether we need to do a bit of preparation for it, or whether we need to sort of move on. Also, yeah, feel free to do all the optionals. Those are probably a good thing to do, but you have to guide us on what there is. So make sure to pick up the exclamation marks from both of the hub worlds. It'll give you a nice selection of optionals, and that will help us get, it'll help you give you more research points for extra botany. You'll obviously get more hunts, so more carves, so better armor.
So just quick. So Duff gets electric shocks from the trampoline. Yeah,
Oh no!
I get
I
stack
used to
shots
get
from
them
that.
from the trampoline. Oh, always get that from a trampoline.
Yeah, I quite like them. They're just these really sort of gentle,
Little static
electrical,
ones,
little static.
Yeah,
it's
I
quite
used to get them all
nice.
the time.
I think one of the
Yeah.
more annoying ones I got was we're back to the Coral Highlands. Okay, sure. One of the
Yeah,
more
so
annoying
it's-
electric shocks I got was our football had gone over an electric fence. So it's obviously the wires, and so I grabbed hold of the electric fence with my hand to check if it was electric before I climbed over it, and held my hand on it, and there was nothing there. Right, it was fine. So I held my hand on it, it was fine. So I leant through, like a wrestler getting into a ring.
What's the bottom of the
And
veil like?
the one, so the one
not say.
line of the electric fence was all the
Though
way
we have
from,
learned much,
let's say,
we
the
have
bottom
only
of my
facts,
stomach,
and not a
all the way
single
up,
clue
basically to my
what truth
chin,
they add up to.
and then and then there's one all the way along my back, and I
We
got an
know
electric shock
Zora
all the way
Magdaros is
across my spine and front.
The world
And
is
I
full
was
of
so certain it
mysteries
wasn't
to
going to electric
consume
shock.
us.
I've never been
And
so shocked in my
delicious
life.
mysteries
Oh,
to
shocked!
consume.
There you go. Oh, it was
That is-
horrible. Absolutely
how you-
horrible.
That is how you learn that electric fences are not constant but intermittent.
Oh man. Oh, Adora Bubble Dragon says hi, by the way.
Hi, adorable.
She's
dragon.
not in the chat. She's on my chat,
Oh.
but she says hi.
What?
Let's set her down.
Why am I even saying hi then? Like, if you're not in the chat,
not.
what's the point?
Oh, well, I'll say you said hi.
As I thought.
She's in the chat in spirit. Here's Adora Bubble.
Sure. So something else, Bandit, is
I'll
even if the
redeem
game
Adorable
does take
for
you
her.
away, but if the scenario does take you away from somewhere,
Yeah.
right, it doesn't mean that you're gone from there. There are optional quests that bring you back. Heck, even when you're in Iceborne, you come back to all of these locations quite frequently. So yeah, you
Sure.
don't-
I think it's just because obviously, if I was playing it on my own,
yeah.
I'd spend 20 hours in each location before I want to move on.
Sure.
I want
I
to
don't
properly
think
explore it.
Yeah, I think it's because to your mind, right? You've moved on. You haven't. You've just.
Well, no, I think
unlocked
it's
a
more
new
that
area.
you've just like with the Coral Highlands, like it's like you've just shown me it, and now you've taken me away from it.
Again, you're not taken away. It's there.
No,
It's
but like
always there.
no, but
It's
like if I'm doing the story, do you know what I mean? Like I want to do more main story in the Coral Highlands. So now we've come back to it, which is fine.
Yeah, see, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean, and I'm just letting you know that you are fundamentally wrong. That's all I'm saying.
Well, I think that the problem is because
I get exactly where you're coming from, and I 100% appreciate what you mean, but you are just so wrong.
well, no, but I think the problem is the thing is, oh, it was just a cinematic, and now we're back. I think the problem is it's like okay, so now we're in the wastes. A lot of the stuff in the Coral Highlands, I'm not going to be bothered about hunting and making gear out of because most of the stuff there will be worse gear than the stuff in the next land.
Again, I'm going to say because we're low rank, I wouldn't worry about that.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying though. So when I play it on my own, because I play it so slowly, I get to explore all the armors. Whereas if you're doing it, you can skip a lot, can't you? Because you can skip a lot of the armor, can't you?
Absolutely, you can't. I mean, I started making everything at low rank because I spent a lot of time just crafting it all for different options, and then realised when you get to high rank that a lot of that time felt a bit wasted.
No, but see, that's where you and I differ, obviously, because that is what I want in my game. The time that you think is wasted is that's all I want.
I don't think it was wasted. It doesn't matter too much. It was a good experience.
What level is your gear, by the way?
I think he's a rarity 3.
Yeah, same as I was last time. Shogun Ghost,
okay.
the entire main story is the tutorial. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, Shogun.
What did the Redeems do? Oh, did the Redeem pop up? I don't even know if it popped up. Did anyone see the Redeem? Because I can't... Oh, there it is! There's Dragon. Look at her go.
I think you need to make this just because it's super cute, Jack.
Yeah,
I can't hear her, though.
So what are we doing now, Bandit?
We're hunting a Lagania. Can you join?
Yeah, I can join. Sheila, we are fighting the Legiana.
Okay, I won't.
Oh, the Legania.
I call it the Legiana. I think they pronounce it Legiana in the game.
Yeah, they pronounce leggy.
I have my game set to Monster Hunter language, so sometimes I miss it.
You will stop to think, but forget to start again. There you go. There you go. Who would hold on to an electric fence in the first place if you know it's an electric fence?
Yes.
Right, so
Yeah.
Cats, the reason I held on to it is because I thought an electric shock on my hand would be okay. Because I've had electric shocks
It
from
goes
electric
through your
fences.
whole body.
No, that's why I did it. That's why I did it. I held onto it first with my hand loosely to see if it was active. Because the thing is, so Sheila, this would have been in the backfields, like round Stratford. So it looked like an electric fence, but you don't know whether or not it's still in use because there's no animals anywhere, right? So you're thinking this could just be an old electric fence. So I thought I'll hold on to
there are a
it.
lot of just random old ones.
Yeah.
All right.
So I thought I'd hold on to see if I
Bandit.
get it because I didn't want it all the way up my body.
Very important before we head out on this quest. Make sure you have null berries with you.
Nah.
Absolutely. Do you like fighting in the air?
Yeah. No.
No. Okay. If you're happy just fighting a flying creature on the ground with your insect glaive, it's fine. You don't need null berries.
No.
But null
I'll
berries
make
are
sure I've
very important.
actively taken them out of the bag. What do they look like?
Legiana.
Needleberries, is that what you mean?
No. They're like.
Well,
little
I'm bringing
blue
needleberries
seeds.
with me.
Little blue seeds.
Do I have to make them?
So they're,
Oh, I see them.
no. Yeah, they're just. So nullberries are used to remove any of the 5 elemental blights.
Okay.
Now, if your resistance to an element is over 20, you don't need to worry. But the Legiana, it's a sort of an ice dragon. It's really awesome. It's one of my favorite monsters is the Legiana, and its armor is also one of my favorite armors as well.
Hang on, Duff's just asking about redeems. So redeems don't do it. So all redeems do is put a little GIF and sound in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen, and they are literally just for fun. Redeem Queen. And some people have their own special redeem. So Adorable Dragon, for example, has her own redeem. But that's very rare. There's only 3 of those. What's that, bro?
So with the Nullberry, so with the 5 elemental blight, so Legiana, when it hits you with ice attacks, can inflict you with ice blight. And what ice blight, I don't know the exact mechanics of it, but it basically means all of your actions consume, from what I can tell, about 4 times as much stamina as usual, and your stamina recovers very slowly. So when you're using the Insect Glaive, you're very reliant on a nice high stamina bar, and Legiana will just knock that right out of you with with ice attacks, and you'll need a Nullberry to remove it. Also, interestingly,
Sheila, are you doing stuff, or have you just not readied?
Oh no, sorry, I was ready, but then I.
Oh no, that's
being
fine.
ready to
That's fine. I thought I'd mention it then, just in case you hadn't done it.
Yeah, it's good that you mentioned it because I had forgot to ready up.
So yeah, interestingly, like if you're on fire, you can roll 3 times to put yourself out, but you can also eat a Nullberry because it's fire blight.
So DJ Cats. So what I would say, like with last time, because I know I haven't actually played it during the week. We don't have people join during the Saturday morning one, but you can totally come and join me when I'm playing on my own during the week at some point. Although I don't know. I probably will be playing it next week at some point. I need to play some on my own.
You do. You need to try. Oh, there's easy flash pods here for you, Bandit, as well, which is going to be really
lovely job.
Just slot those in ready, because again, you're going to less important for you, but because you can actually jump up and meet the Legiana in the air.
Yeah, but for me, who's primarily on the ground.
Yeah.
Oh, Duff's redeeming. Yes, I love Yass. You know, sometimes we need like a little bit of gentle metal music while watching a girl riding a unicorn in 8-bit graphics.
That's all I listen to.
That's what you need, right? That's what you need.
Oh, I need to grab another one of these.
It's so good.
Yeah, so you should try and fit a solo Monster Hunter thing. I mean, and it seemed to work quite well where you had people join you for Animal Crossing. I appreciate that that's
different sort
a little bit more popular.
Yeah, there's Queen. Look at that. I've got Rihanna as a GIF. It's good, isn't it?
I didn't see it.
Oh, I missed it.
Oh, it's on the screen right now. Oh.
No, it's not.
It was on my screen like just 3 seconds ago.
Yeah, I think we missed it.
It's not nice.
Yass is coming up in a minute, and then Dancing Girl. All the redeems are being used. Okay.
What are you looking for again? Oh,
Legiana.
Yeah, that's at the top, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, got to find some tracks.
It's bases at the top though.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's a 2-minute cooldown for the redeems, I think.
Oh, okay, that's why there's nothing coming up.
So, they might take it. So you can't redeem Yass right away after you've just done it. I think it's 2 minutes. I should know. I mean, I made it. But have Sheila and Jack got AC? They sort of have it.
AC?
Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing.
Well, technically,
it's our Switch.
Yeah, it's our console.
And my game. So between us.
Yeah. We have Animal Crossing.
But it's awkward for us to play the game together.
Yeah.
Because we have one console.
I would have to buy another Switch.
Which is not worth it.
I don't know, Animal Crossing looks pretty cute.
But every single Switch game is ridiculously expensive.
Yeah, it's very expensive. It's a very expensive console.
It's fine.
There's Yass. There's Yass is on the screen right now, look.
No, it's not.
Ah, cool. I found some Legiana gashes up here, Bandit.
What are you guys
Not
watching?
the screen, am I? I'm watching your stream, but I'm not seeing any of these redeems.
Yeah, I'm not watching your stream. I'm trying to find a Legiana.
I found the track.
Yeah, I'm holding up for Bandit.
But I don't see any redeems on the screen.
So Bandit, hang on a second. Before you start climbing up there, you can hold L2, look up at the ledge beetle, and push circle, and you'll lasso up a fair distance up the way
how
up.
do I catch these
Oh, nice.
things, Jack?
How do you catch those things?
Yeah.
So you need to fire some slinger ammo at them to bring them down to the ground. Yeah. So what Knight's looking at, I think it's a little bit further up ahead. Bandit, is there's those flying manta rays in the sky?
Because I really want them for my room.
What, the ones that look like
these.
sort of like big beetles?
These things. So you fire slinger ammo at them, right? It'll bring them down, and then you can grab your capture net.
Oh, you capture them?
Capture them.
Oh, nice. I killed one when I first saw one, and I felt really bad because I didn't realise how awful it was. I thought it was going to be like a proper big fight, and they just killed it in like 2 hits and thought, oh, I feel really bad because they're so peaceful, aren't they? I thought, oh, what have I just done?
Yeah, they're complete. Yeah, in my room in Celiana, in the outside part of it, I have one of them just floating around in the sky outside.
Nice.
It's amazing. I love it so much.
Watch out, guys. These guys are going to go smash you in the head. My Switch dock broke a week ago. Oh, Duff. So you can still play it, but you can't connect to the telly. How much does it cost to get a new dock, I wonder? I bet that's going to be
Probably
really cheap, isn't it?
It's a Switch.
Thanks.
Everything on the Switch is crazy expensive. Oh, cool. I'm buy it.
Because it annoys me how expensive a 3DS is still.
Sure, yeah.
Why are they so expensive still? I thought when the Switch Lite came out, I thought, you know what, I'm going to buy a 3DS.
Oh, Bandit, it's gone the other way from us.
Okay. Because I thought,
Head back
now the
over.
Switch Lite is out, 3DS is going to be cheap, isn't it? No. It's not that
Everything
much
Nintendo
cheaper
is
than
crazy
a
expensive.
Switch.
This is the only way to play Pokemon, right?
Yeah, well, that's why I was going to buy it, because I wanted to play like X and Y and stuff, but
Yeah.
playing Shield instead. Okay. Oh, I haven't got. I forgot to pick up any little stones or something.
It's fine. It's just dropped some, actually.
Whee!
I attacked it.
Yeah, 50 to 80 quid for a new docking port. Jeez.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money. But
That's
then again, like a new PS4 controller is like 50 quid, which is
50
crazy
quid.
as well.
Yeah. So there's a streamer called
That
Loki.
really annoys me.
And his controller's a bit broken, so it drifts a lot.
Oh yeah, mine always drift.
Oh man! And he says obviously
break my controller.
you can't, you can't justify buying a new one because even though it drifts, it's 50 quid, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's just so much money, and they break so easily.
I always think just make the controller do less than it does. Don't put a microphone in it. Don't put a touchpad in it.
Quickly.
Because if you just make
No,
the
we've got a
controller
little cat.
simple.
Nice.
Oh,
We
see you
got
later, Laganya.
The tail riders helping us out here, apparently. Adorable.
DS,
yeah, like-
DS is where I'm at, Minty. I love my DS though.
Yours a normal one or a 3DS? Mine's normal.
My normal one, yeah.
Yeah, we've got a normal DS, yeah. Load as well. This is
I've
amazing.
still got my Game Boy Color as well.
Nice.
That doesn't seem much use.
But it still works perfectly. And some of the best Zelda games from
Whoa! See you later, Laganya? Legiana? Whatever. Dragon?
Lasagna. The ice lasagna.
there. Oh, Reese. Hi, Reese.
Iris?
Oh, Reese Spice! The legend himself. So Reese Spice has just finished streaming. He's playing Outer Worlds. No you aren't. No you aren't, Reese! You aren't playing the Outer Worlds. I'm so sorry. He's playing No Man's Sky. It's set in space. I get confused. I don't want people thinking he's playing No Man's World because no one likes that.
No Man's World. No Man's World.
Did I say No Man's World?
I think you just said No Man's World.
Oh no.
Is that even a game?
It is now.
Yeah, so Bandit, you've just been ice blighted there, so keep an eye on your stamina.
Okay. The ice blade will be gone by the time I've got my Kinsect to do what it needs to do. So we'll be fine.
Fair enough.
Yeah, space! It's just set in space, that's all we need to know about. Okay. Ah, double orange. Oh, green! Sometimes you get green when you genuinely need health. That's a win, isn't it? Double green. Oh no. Yes, lovely blue. That's my dog. If you can hear that. Hi Zig. He'll have seen a pigeon or something.
Yeah, I miss Ziggy.
Ziggy going crazy again.
Yeah, Nomad. Yeah, you did say Nomad's World.
Nomad's World.
That is a different game, that one.
Okay,
Right.
missed a flash opportunity there, unfortunately.
Oh, it's running away.
Did you want to catch one of these manta rays quickly, though? No.
Yes, where are they?
In the sky.
Well, obviously. Oh, they're up there. Cool.
I can hit one from here.
Okay.
I think they're a bit too far away.
So how are
head
you
up.
doing, Reese Spice? How are you
Oh,
doing?
I hit one.
You
Nice.
absolute
Oh,
gorgeous
good
human
hit,
being. And what are you guys up to? Fighting this thing on my own?
How does it fit in my net?
Night
Well,
is-
I'm
Night
catching.
is just catching a
Obviously.
manta ray.
The amount of times I have to fight all this stuff on my own is absolutely ridiculous.
I was about to say, we're allowed
Oh,
a moment
fighting it
of
on my own
fast.
again. Come on. Jeez.
Gotta do this very important thing of capturing these.
I'm on it! I'm off it again.
Nice.
Do I have to hold on to the button?
No. No.
Oh,
If it's, like, so if
I just
it's,
fell
if
off
it's
then.
just, if it's aggressive, it will throw
Yeah.
you off. You have to wait for it to be in sort of this situation where it's a bit good, it's exhausted, it's passive for it to work. You can't
Yeah.
just spam it.
So
Yeah,
Reese
if
Spice
you
is
just
asking
push-
how you guys are, because I know you don't look at the chat while we're in we're mid fight.
No, I don't. I look at the chat whilst we're
Running.
sort of at base, but while we're fighting,
I take quick glances at it, and
It's easy to
those
miss
are
stuff though,
how
isn't it?
we are.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm
very-
good. I'm tired, but that's just because I've been working hard.
Tired
Yeah,
as
I'm
per.
good. Good.
If you're not tired, you're not
very-
working hard enough. Isn't that right?
Yeah. Same. Yeah, I've had a very busy week, so I'm glad it's the weekend. Very,
Yeah.
very glad it's the weekend. Very happy to be playing Monster Hunter.
Yeah.
I say that like I don't.
Yeah, like you literally play it every
I
day.
saw- I
It's
saw you
been-
played
it's
it last
been- it's
night.
been almost. I did indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah, we played a bit last night.
like I play it while watching the telly.
This is there.
That's-
Yeah. So
that's
what
all-
else have you got to
that's-
do today, Reese Spice? Reese Spice. Why am I saying your full name? So Reese Spice.
Is there a second Reese on the channel? Is there a Padlads?
There's Reese from
and a
Padlads.
Capricorn?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's two. Yeah, so there you go.
But
It's
if there's only one Reese in the chat at the time, I probably don't need to do
Maybe
the
just
full
call
name.
them Spice then.
Spice.
Oh, we can't call him Spice. He's
Why
known too much
not?
as Reese. Reese from Memory Card Full. It'd take me too long. Oh, that was a good hit there. So can more than one person grab him at a time? Yeah.
It's not a mount. It's a completely different mechanic. So you can actually like grab whilst someone's mounted him in theory. And if you push triangle on that area whilst you've mounted them, it will wound the area, and that wounded area will take more damage. You can tell you're doing more damage to a wounded area because there'll be 4 arrows pointing in at your damage numbers when you hit them, just to help you identify that you are indeed hitting a wounded area.
Sure. Come
Almost
here.
there.
Oh,
I'm not the
no, I'm
master
gonna
of
fall
that.
asleep.
I've got a life powder.
Fall asleep.
Alright, I'll wake you up. So Bandit, if you see someone who's stunned or asleep near you, you can just give them a little smack and it will wake them up.
Oh, okay, cool.
I think that also works if they're falling asleep. I've not tested it though.
Yeah,
there is a
Reese is
fight
just
where-
saying when he gets called his full name, he very much thinks he's in trouble. That is how it works.
Do you
Reese
have a middle name,
Spice.
Reese? Makes it sound even more troublesome.
What's that?
I've stunned the Titsuyaki. Hopefully it'll go away before it uses all the flash.
I need some. I've run out of slinger ammo. Damn
That's
it! I know it's very
it.
important, but now I know I
And
can do it.
Yeah, if you clutch it and then attack it, you can gain some slinger ammo back from it.
Today I'm putting up an even bigger green screen and editing a whole bunch of... Oh my goodness, Respice. There's going to be so many Respices on that video. Respice is basically turning his gaming studio into like You know, one of those what they use for doing the weather.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
I think he's going to end up with one of those. It's going to be unbelievable. Where am I going?
Oh, we need to dung that thing again.
Okay.
Oh, it's
It's easy anyway.
Hang on, the dog. Hang on, what? Oh, sorry, I'm completely falling behind on the chat. What dogs do they duff? I'm so confused. I'm sorry. I got lost against the Lagania.
Lagania?
Oh, I don't know what she's called.
The pizza dragon.
What's she called?
Legiana.
Oh, it's not far away. Oh, because I've got it on top chat. Oh, because when I refreshed it, sorry everybody. If I've accidentally ignored your messages, it's because my chat was it didn't have all the messages up.
I have actually got mine on top chat as well.
Yeah, it's because I have it on.
Checking the chat that much. I've been fighting a Legiana, so.
Top chat. What's top? Oh, I've got mine on top chat. What's the difference?
So top chat auto filters out things that it thinks you don't want to listen to.
Oh.
Guess what? Gets it wrong a lot.
Yeah.
Because it's making assumptions
So you
on
need to
like profanity or spam, but it gets it wrong all the time. But when because I have it on live chat, but when I refreshed the screen just a little bit ago,
Yeah.
it obviously just puts it back onto top chat. Sorry everybody, I'm back. Yeah, you need live chat always. So the first thing I do is put it onto live chat, but I just sort of completely forgot that.
Not like you forget to do something pre-stream.
Well, in my defence, we were fighting a Legiana while I did it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So it's only been for the last 10 minutes or so.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Checking chat while fighting a Legiana?
You know how it
On my
works.
side.
Okay.
Jack, do you have another, or is that not those men?
No, I don't. I'm not using my master rank builds.
I don't know what your pipes can and can't do.
Okay.
They can give you a boost to attack and defense. That's and health.
Deaf bloke. Bandit's fine. We're used to it. Exactly. So if I accidentally have it on top chat and I miss a comment, people will just assume it's because I'm just being a bit rubbish as opposed to I can't see it. Oh, it is taking a beating here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whoa, that was a. Can we capture it?
Yeah, it's capturable.
Don't know where it's gone.
It's gone up, like directly up.
Oh, that's annoying. The dogs were black. What is? Black cockatoos? Black cockatoo dogs? Or cockapoos? Is that cockapoo, but it's auto-corrected it? That's my guess. Unless there's a dog called a cockatoo that I need to know about. Yeah, so cute and small. That's
kind of dog.
What's that?
They reclassified cockatoos as dogs, they're not birds anymore.
Yeah. I'm still not happy about penguins being birds, so I'm happy with some reclassifications.
So why aren't you happy with penguins being birds?
No.
They don't fly, Sheila!
We
It's
don't-
the one
we
thing
don't-
I want in a
So many
bird.
birds don't fly.
We don't need to get into this.
Yeah, Sheila.
Like-
And guess what?
Yeah, we
I'm not
have
happy about
to.
those either. There needs to be a
No,
new
no.
classification for bird. There needs to be flying birds and
What
ground
about a
birds.
dodo?
This was years ago, right? This was years ago. We're in a.
I'm not happy about that either.
photography museum
Well, to be
or something
fair,
like that.
I don't
There's
think I'm
pictures of
alone.
penguins.
Jack, I'm not alone in this because there's a lot of people. So when I was reading stuff about animals, there's a lot of experts who hate the term fish
Right,
Why?
sure.
because they said if you use the term fish for land, because we're so sort of just lump everything in the sea together, we'd say, oh, it's fish. They said the
Yeah.
differences in what we classify as fish would be like saying everything that has legs on the land, we'll just call it mammal. what's the definition?
Sure, yeah,
it's
yeah.
on land and it walks on its legs. Therefore, it's all under the same bracket. So people who study sea life, they're like, this can't all be the same classification. Just
fair.
because
I
it
get that,
swims doesn't mean it's a fish.
Yeah, but well,
So
but they've got lots of different classifications though. They've got like was it like urchins, and they've got like I've forgotten what, like basically not everything in the water that swims is a fish. They've got like squids and
no, not
all sorts
everything,
of
but
things.
they're saying the range of something for what is classified as a fish is
there's
so
a much larger
broad.
variety of sea life than there is like
Land life.
land-based life, right?
Yeah.
Because
It's
so
far more
so
diverse.
his argument was stuff like the differences would be like lizards and mammals having the same classification on land.
oh, okay, yeah.
That's the difference. So yeah, a crocodile and a cow.
Whales are mammals. Well, obviously whales are mammals.
Oh yeah, because there's land mammals, so they get an extra classification because they managed to fit in with one of the land ones. People who study sea life. Oh, we quite it no. I'll go my way.
Who said that whales were fish? Who said that?
Now we can get to the base of the rock.
No one.
Let's head back to the research base.
Old Hack says you need a slap. I agree, Old Hack.
Kiwis don't
Me?
fly. Ostriches don't fly. Yeah,
didn't
and
need
they
to
are. I'm going to
But
call
Death
them.
Bloke said blame night.
Well, yeah, for bringing up the conversation.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I said don't.
But I always want to know these
I specifically said don't talk to Bandit about
Oh.
penguins.
Yeah, chicken's a bird. Chicken flies. Doesn't fly
things.
much
Chickens
though.
don't fly. They kind of like
No, chickens fly.
glide.
They fly.
They do
They
fly,
fly better
though.
than I do.
Yeah, okay. We have chickens, us
Yeah.
three.
Yeah.
I wouldn't exactly classify that as flight.
Well, they just did. They
They did
didn't.
a little hop. They kind of glided in the air while
To be
flapping
fair,
their
our
wings
chickens
tremendously,
had
and
their
they fell to the
wings
ground.
clipped, so they didn't look very flighty.
No, not all
Oh,
of
no,
them.
they didn't. So.
No, the posh ones we had didn't.
Some
Yeah.
chickens
Like
fly. Chickens.
Brynhilda, she didn't.
The nice chickens we had, they were capable of flight. They just didn't really try it because they didn't need to.
No.
The expats were expats. So
The exacts were a little bit dippy.
they couldn't really walk when we first got them. So,
Yeah. But after World, they were quite
oh
healthy,
yeah,
weren't
they were longest living expats.
But they never got over the habit of running their beaks along the fence. They used to always run their beak along the
Yeah,
fence.
Well, see,
They were
old
a
hack
li-
saying chickens don't fly as well. It depends on
Yeah, they
how
don't.
long something has to be in the air for it to
yeah,
be
old
classified
hack's
as
right.
flight.
They flap a little bit. Like, I'd say they kind of glide very ungracefully.
They fly better than a human, but not as good as an eagle.
All right, the time has come.
I'm just going to put them right in the middle of that range, right? Right, that's the midpoint. I'm calling it there. So there's
In that case, that's it. Like, for example, let's say a chicken and a duck. For example, a duck flies because it travels distances while in the air.
I don't know why you're arguing with me.
Because I have to.
You know,
And a chicken
I'm
doesn't
talking
fly.
out of the bottom.
Okay. Ducks don't swim though. I think that would be fair. They float.
He's saying that when we're in the water and we're above the water, we're not swimming.
No, ducks do. They do a little
They
swim
paddle
to
with
grab
their feet.
to get to fish, don't they? They
Yeah.
go underwater briefly.
But yeah, but what I'm saying is, so a duck's swimming ability is the same as a chicken's flight ability. Because when a duck goes underwater, does it go underwater and swim like a penguin?
But are you saying that if a duck is above water,
Okay, let's
it's
just
not swimming?
let's just get some crystal clear reclassifications out of the way now. Then, okay, fine. Penguins are fish, ducks are fish, chickens are mammals.
No.
Sorted.
Chickens. There just needs to be a new classification. I'm not happy with them all being in the same thing.
All right.
A penguin, an eagle. A penguin.
Eagle.
This is how cross I am. A penguin, an eagle, and an ostrich are all part of the same group. That's absolutely outrageous. Just because it lays a goddamn egg is not enough. Oh, it's just
I
like,
agree with old hag.
it swims in
What's
the
up?
water. It flies in the water.
dumb.
Flies up your butt is what it does. Absolutely sick of this. I'm sick of this birdness.
Well,
That's
they are
ridiculous.
birds, but they also do have their own distinct classifications. For example, we call the ostrich an ostrich. That's what helps us distinguish it from the penguin. Right?
Well, then,
the
if that's
classifications
enough, then why can't they all we'll just call it animals? What sort of animal is it?
Well-
Ostrich. Is it a bird?
That's where we start,
There's
right?
no such
That's how
thing.
we use animals. That's how we separate the
What?
heartbeaty organic matter from the
It's
photosynthesizing
not good
plant
enough.
matter.
It's not good enough.
Right, and then it gets narrower and narrower the further down.
Can you guys
go.
join, by the way?
We can't because you've got a cutscene to do.
Oh, search for
No,
evidence of
can't.
Zora Magdaros. Oh,
But-
God.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, each, like, for example, mammals have individual classifications in them as well.
Yeah.
Right,
yeah,
okay,
exactly.
can I just make
Birds
something
do.
really clear? Because there's something, what people don't seem to understand is, I do understand the classifications of how animals works.
Oh, yeah.
People
Yeah,
seem to
sorry,
be thinking,
sorry.
I don't understand what a duck is. Or I don't understand what a penguin is. Or I don't understand that a chicken is a bird. Or also, people seem to be thinking, I think everything in the sky flies, everything in the swims is fish. That's the opposite of what I want. That's the opposite. I want more micro classifications, which there might be. I don't know them. I understand how animals work. It's absolutely ridiculous. Absolute madness.
So penguins are I've just googled it. They're in a classification of flightless seabird of the family Sphenicidae.
Oh, yeah,
Found in the southern.
It really
Old hag, don't need to go back to school. I'm happy knowing that bears and dogs are kind of the same thing,
Yeah, same thing, isn't they?
but they're kind of the same thing with a few small differences.
So
But to be fair,
Not
there's a lot
everyone.
again because when I read up on this stuff, there's
To be clear, Reese, Bandit doesn't think that penguins are fish. He just wishes that there was a more.
Oh no!
There is, I literally
Again,
just
so
said
can I be
it.
really clear? I
Yeah.
don't want to reclassify the penguin as a fish. I don't want it reclassified as a fish. I already think there's
but
too
it
many
has
things in
it.
the fish group. I don't want more stuff in the fish group. I want less stuff in the fish group.
but
I want it out of the
There.
bird group.
But within the fish group, there will be their own classifications, kind of like how within the birds group is their
I'm
own
happy with it.
classifications.
I'm happy with it.
Mammals is their own classifications.
To be fair, there's also
There
when you
will
look at people like entomologists, or whatever. There's a lot of people who, when I listen to their stuff, they don't like the terms like insect.
Alright, sorry, just to clarify. Old hag. Do not take this conversation too seriously. Please don't
Yeah.
take this as how we actually think. We're mucking around. Right? We
Also,
don't,
Yeah.
we are mucking around.
Jack and Sam are notoriously sarcastic with
Yeah,
everything they
myself-
say.
Also,
myself
I
and
don't
Bandit.
understand. I don't quite know what people are hearing because basically all I've said was I wish there were more common. I wish there were more common groupings. I wish there were more common group names for different types of animal. That's what I've said,
You've
and everyone
misunderstood
else has
Old
heard
Hag.
it as
It's
Sam
not-
wishes
it's not-
penguins
it's
were penguins were
It's not-
fish.
It's not ignorance you're listening to here, Old Hag. It's what's it? It's I
Sarcasm.
would say it's a sort of self-trolling.
Yeah.
Me and Bandit, we can sometimes get on sort of a bit of a troll feedback loop.
Yeah.
So
They're not being serious, don't worry.
So do not worry.
Also, can I
Don't
just
worry.
reclassify? The only thing I've said is I wish there were more commonly used classifications for animals.
Yeah.
And people have
yeah,
heard that
Bandit's-
very wrong.
Yeah.
Because that's
Bandit
actually a
doesn't
fine
think
sentence.
There aren't more narrow classifications, right? He's aware that there are. He's just not happy with the colloquial use of
Yeah.
terminology.
It's basically it's not an animal argument or ignorance. It's literally a semantic argument. I wish there were more common,
exactly.
commonly used terms for different groupings of animals. Because, for example, no one uses the classification flightless bird.
Yes, it is ignorance. You say stuff that is not in any way or form correct. That's not ignorance, right? You don't go to like a comedy show and go, the person who's telling jokes, they're not factual, they're ignorant. They're just
Also,
having a laugh.
also, it's not wrong because I'm just asking for something. I'm just asking.
Yeah, like, Like, if you're here and you're expecting everything that comes out of our mouths to be fact or informative.
Oh no,
You're
why
gonna
is
be very
Minty saying?
disappointed.
What is everyone hearing me say?
I don't know, Bandit. The chat has gone mad.
Oh, so I said I
Right,
wish there was a
it's
different
chicken.
classification for flightless
Right,
birds. And now everyone thinks I want them to be called fish.
Although there are multiple classifications of fish. So, for example, you've got the hagfish, the lampreys, the cartilaginous, the ray-finned bony fish, and the lob-finned bony fish. There are 5 different classifications of them.
Yeah, but no, but do you see what I mean though? Like, so if we say, "Oh, this is a long-finned bony fish," it sounds like you're being really
Are you
pedantic.
muted?
No, I'm not muted.
Okay, sure. Someone just said they haven't heard night in so long.
Well, it's hard to get any words in when these
Also,
two are speaking.
I'm pretty
I spend
sure
a lot
I've
of
heard
time
you.
just waiting. See, look, right now I'm speaking, and then
Speak louder.
I'm not speaking quiet. But everyone always talks over me, and then I have to wait for them to finish talking, and they never finish talking.
Hang on, when you finish talking, Sheila, I need to go find my tiny little violin somewhere. I've put it here somewhere.
Oh, it's up your butt.
Oh boy.
What are you doing? Go!
But yeah, so I struggle to get words in sometimes because people are always talking, and I don't want to be rude and interrupt.
Don't stop! Keep going!
Okay, well, everyone wants some night. Everyone's saying in the thing for Bandit to be quiet, and they want to hear night. So I'll be quiet, everybody, because whatever I'm saying, you guys are hearing something very, very different.
I agree, Sheila. I agree with Sheila. Yeah, damn straight. Everyone agrees with me.
I hope she's okay.
But I don't know what they're agreeing with there.
Just
I don't know
my
what they're
sheer
dis-
epicness, I think.
Let's see,
Also,
baby.
that there
Right,
are multiple classifications of fish.
everyone can have their wish. I'm going to be quiet for a bit. There you go. I'll say
Oh,
something
now
else
you've
really
got the-
controversial,
now-
like
Now we need a tiny,
Alright.
tiny violin to you.
I'm going to say something else really controversial, like I wish my T-shirt were blue.
Mine
Now
is
kick off.
blue.
Oh, what? You wish it was a fish? No! Just wish for things.
You are bullies.
Oh dear.
Who is? Who's a bully? I don't even know who you're talking about, Mark. You're mean. Okay.
Then yes, old hag, I am the brain among the guys. Don't laugh at that.
I will laugh at that every day.
Oh, I
No,
need to
more
look up
because
Gulliver.
out of the three of us, although the chat hasn't heard it yet, you are by far the most sarcastic.
Oh, I am,
Right.
yes. I'm trying to downplay
Right.
my sarcasm
Right.
because...
If you're fed up with the obscenity of lies that will come out of mine and Bandit's mouth, right? You just don't know Night very well yet.
Yeah.
Because she's too polite.
Yeah, I'm trying to be nice on the chat
Yeah.
because I can be quite rude. As I remember Sam once said to me, I'm brutally honest, and I'll never forget that. But that
Yeah,
is
yeah.
the Dutch in me though. I just, I'm brutally honest, I can't help it.
Right, Bandit, is it say Hunt and Odegaard? I think you can leave the quest
Yeah.
now and send that to
Okay,
the site.
okay, cool. I'm coming out. Right.
Yeah, no
Also-
worries, Reese. No worries, Reese.
And can I just... we're not going back to the conversation.
Well,
But
we
can I
can't
just
have our
clarify?
own
I
way to
still
do
don't
that.
understand what people heard.
I'm not 100% sure. I think
I don't know what people were hearing me
Oh,
say.
thanks, Death Bloke.
I just don't get it.
It's Poe's law, right? I think I'll just check that up. I think it's Poe's law that's happened, right? So Poe's law.
Quick Google it.
Because I
So
don't know what
Poe's
people
law
were
is
hearing.
So Poe's law is an adage of internet culture stating that without a clear indicator of the author's intent, it is impossible to create a parody of extreme views so obviously exaggerated that it cannot be mistaken by some readers for a sincere expression of the views being parodied, right? So we're sort of
Doing
in a sense,
Poe's law.
yeah, Poe's law has happened, right? So you've said you want something to be brought into the mainstream. It's not used in the mainstream, and then we started parodying and riffing and taking the mick out of each other. And I feel that some people in the chat have taken this to mean that you, Bandit, don't know what a penguin is.
And it
right?
makes me nervous because
and
this
that
is the sort of stuff that stays with people. Oh, have you watched 32-Bit Bandit? He thinks penguins are fish. Oh no.
I mean, on the other hand, if there are any artists in the chat that are also on the Discord, I would love to see some pictures of a penguin fish. Right? I would just love to see that illustrated in the Discord. Right? I would love that. Just get that in there. Hashtag Let Sheila Speak 2020.
Yeah.
Do you know what a penguin fish would look like, Jet?
A penguin.
A penguin, wouldn't it? It'd look like a penguin. Do you know what I'd like to see? A penguin bird. A penguin with wings that flies. That's what I'd like to see.
Now we're sort of on the hybrids, right? So I think mermaids. I'm now thinking, would there be a kind of mermaid that has just little penguin legs instead of the fish tail?
I
feel like seeing a little mermaid with little penguin flippers.
There's a thing I saw the other day where someone said, wouldn't you be absolutely gutted if your mum was a mermaid and your dad was a centaur and you came out as a human? I thought, that would be brutal. Oh no, not a centaur. I would been a
Minotaur.
Minotaur, right? Or whatever. Yeah, but you just get the legs of one and the body of the other. You're like, oh, what? That'd be so brutal. Oh man.
Oh dear. Alright, let's go fight another game.
Bandit, I laughed when you listed off things that were fish and you said penguins are fish. No! Oh, okay, yeah, you knew I was joking. Thank you, Reese. Thank you. I know penguins aren't fish. And I know for a fact they aren't fish because I have never ordered penguin and chips. That's how I know the classification. Can I have a penguin and chips, please, mate? Bandit is like a dinosaur. It's powerful, but has a small brain. Damn it, Duff.
So these people think we're blocking Knight here from chatting, right?
Well, you kind of are, but it's fine.
Speak!
Okay, I've known these guys for, what, 12 years? Well, no, more than that, since I was a teenager. But we've been, close for about 12, 13 years now. And this has been my life for 13 years.
I'm with Death Bloke. Bandit, son of Garen. Let's do this.
Like, what's going on? I'm just waiting for this.
Blue Bear's back! Hi, Blue Bear!
Hi, Blue Bear! You joined at a very unusual time. We are debating whether a penguin is a fish or a bird.
No, we're not! We're not debating that!
We're not debating whether a penguin is a fish or a bird!
I know we're not.
Oh, sorry, I was doing my Poogie and stuff. I was doing my Poogie stuff.
Alright, but for the next hour and a half, this is Knight's stream. So Knight, you
God.
are. So everyone, if you've got questions for Knight, ask them to Knight.
Ask me questions.
Right, just shoot questions Knight's way because we need Knight more.
And as Knight said, she's been waiting a long time for this, so she'll have absolutely loads to say.
But you know that I suffer under pressure, and now I feel a lot of pressure.
Well,
so I'm going to go completely blank and not know what to say now.
Well, it's over
Death
to you.
Bloke says that a penguin is not a fush.
It is not a fush.
You are correct, Death Bloke. It is not a fush.
Sage, can you shut up, please, mate? Thank you. Yeah, at least 5 hashtags with Let Sheila Speak, and the men speak over her constantly anyway. Yep, that is my life. Now they're being quiet. On purpose. And Jack staring at me, giving me evils. Oh, I love you too, Mark. Knight has the power. Damn straight I do. Oh god damn it, I hate you guys. If anyone has any questions, feel free to ask.
Chat, just very quickly, there's also the distinct possibility that Knight just isn't that chatty.
Well, I don't know what to say.
There we go.
Because we can't talk about this penguin malarkey anymore.
That's the wrong quest.
Yeah, I know, it's the wrong quest. So toxic in here, boys. Well... Oh, I hate you. Well... Oh, it's going really good. So I'm currently, I don't know if Mark, because Mark's on my, Mark's, I think on my Facebook page, potentially. So I've been, converting my electric van into a camper van. So I've been adding lots of insulation at the moment, and I've been insulating the floor, and I need to soon get it ply lined so that I can turn it into a camper van, which I'm quite excited about, because whenever I go to my shows, my pottery shows across the UK, I tend to camp with all the other potters and artists. So I don't like tents as well. So I'm now gonna be sleeping in a van. Also because Jack is quite a pansy and absolutely hates camping. And so I'm kind of doing this for Jack because he really, really hates tents and camping. Because he's ginger and burns immediately in the sun and cannot stand any form of heat. No, I'm just eating some food.
Oh, hang on. We're fighting an Odegaran, right?
Oh, yeah.
Bring some Astera jerky with you.
Oh. Oh, I can't. Oh. Oh,
Bandit, do you have Astera jerky?
What did we say? Fallen saw that you was after. Yeah, so I'm going to be making a fold-out bed for my van as well. There's going to be a little box at the back of the van which will fold out into hopefully a sofa and a bed. Is the plan. My dad's a builder, so I'm going to get him to help me with that as well. Which helps. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Mark, for saying my pottery is amazing. You've never had the power to begin with? You've had power, Jack.
What? No, I was saying none of us had the power to begin with.
Oh, what do you mean?
Oh. So people are saying, like, the men in the chat, they've got the power, right? And now we've lost the power. It's not a power gambit. It's two brothers who are chatty bastards.
Yeah.
And one knight who's a bit shyer on the chat. That's
well,
all it is.
I don't like interrupting people. Because I feel rude. Do you have an Insta? Oh, I do have an Insta. So it's Sheila Madder. So I'll spell it because my name is... No one knows
Just
how
type
to
it in the chat.
Oh, yeah, I can, can't I?
Or you can send it to Mark or Sam, and they can put a link up in the chat.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
My
if I'm
Insta
allowed to
is
talk
just
again.
Sheila Madder.
Hi, Blue Bear. Hi, Blue Bear. I wasn't allowed to talk, and now I'm going to get loads of people pretending, oh, poor Bandit. You watch Blue Bear. People are being mean, Blue Bear. I need you to stick up for me.
My Facebook is Sheila Madder Ceramics.
Okay. So what are we hunting? What is it?
Yeah, Blue Bear. So we're hunting an Odegaran. Oh, there's Astera jerky in the
Oh, that's nice.
in the thing as well. So this is a very aggressive.
Oh, and it makes us bleed, does it?
It does indeed. You can, if you don't have access to Astera jerky, you can stop the bleeding by crouching for a few seconds and not moving.
Thank you, Cats. Stop bullying Bandit. Thank you, Cats. Yeah. Cats has got my back. Don't be mean to Bandit. Too right, Blue Bear. They're being mean to me, Blue Bear.
How do I add a link into the chat?
You can't add a link into the chat.
Oh, okay.
Because you're not a moderator, so you either need to pop it up on the Discord and then Mark can add it, or you can give it to Bandit through Facebook and Bandit can then add it as well. Either of those will work.
Either way.
Okay.
And I can grab it from the Discord as well, obviously.
So shall I message it to you on Facebook then?
Oh, no, Mark's already got it. He's
thank you, Mark.
Put it up.
Much appreciated.
There you go.
You are a gem.
Yeah, that's my Facebook.
What does the Odegawa look like?
It's a small red monster.
What's Odegawa, by the way? I just said that as a word. Is that
Odegaran?
Odegaran.
Yeah, it's just up here, Bandit. There's some footprints here as well. You can add them to your tracks. So,
is it that thing? Is it this red dinosaur?
Yeah, we are fighting it in Fluvia as well, so keep a close eye on your health.
What's that, bro?
We are fighting it in Fluvia, so you'll see your health is ticking down while we're
yeah. I'm assuming he's not so bothered about that.
No.
No, his health isn't ticking down, is it? Can I hit him yet?
Yeah, go ahead. I'm just.
Oh, he looks like something from the Lizardman Army book,
Sure.
or from
yeah,
the
yeah,
Hordes of Chaos. Either way, he looks like something that makes an absolute mess of the Empire.
Yeah, I love.
And that is the Empire in the Warhammer. I'm not being overly British.
Yeah.
Oh, you remember we had to
ride
fight
into
these as
that?
part of the British Empire?
Yeah, we used to ride Odegarans into that.
Yeah. Whoa. Got you in the head. So this is not the Coral Highlands, Reese. This is, what's it called? Stinky Death Place.
Stinky Death Place. I can't remember if Cats is in there. Cats can help remind us because I've just got.
Oh, Cats has just said Red Doggo. This is the land of Red Doggo. Sorry, Cats. I think yeah, you'll hear us mention it in a second. Cats, what is this place called? The Wastelands.
You need to heal up, Bandit.
Yeah, I know.
I'm gonna join you. So I was trying to figure out how to get my Instagram thing onto there, but I couldn't because I suck at technology. That's why I'm a potter and not someone that works on computers.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa, boy. Whoa, boy. He doesn't mess about, does he?
No, he doesn't. He's very quick, very aggressive.
Eek.
With the more aggressive ones, I found it's usually
Oh,
better
thanks again, Mark.
to take a bit more of a defense. Rotten Vale, thank you,
Ron
Cats.
Vale, thank you, Cats. Thank you, mate. It's nice to have someone knows what they're talking about.
Yes.
No offense, guys. Whoa.
You know I don't know words. I struggle with words.
See, this is why Knight doesn't talk that much. She doesn't know words. You just heard her say it.
I do struggle with words. I'm forgiving myself a lot. Plus, I can't help it.
Yeah,
My
absolutely.
brain has scars on it.
This is
It's
true.
basically rubbish. Just got here and nearly ran off.
Conspiracy. Bandit is pretending to be British. He's actually an American Wild West bandit. I don't know what you're talking about. I can neither confirm nor deny that.
You are actually very close there. Bandit is not British. He is actually a kind of fish.
There needs to be more classification for countries.
Colloquial classification. We have
Yeah.
to. There is an armor you can forge for this area, which gives you fluid resistance, which means you won't take this damage over time in these areas.
Hang on, you're talking quite quiet there, bro.
Oh, am I?
Yeah, it's alright. It's just the first time. It felt like you'd carry on. There's some what I can craft.
There's an armor you can craft for this, which makes you immune to the damage over time in this area. It gives you fluid resistance.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, I
You
crafted
just
that as soon as I could. It was really good.
You just need one piece for it.
Yeah, just I think it's for the Hornitors, you just need the bodies to fluid resistance. Cats, if you're on it, you can check me on that. Let me know if I'm correct.
I thought it was the little belt bit. I thought it was the belt.
Yeah, is it? Yes. Yeah, Cats, would you mind letting us know whether it's the body or the coil that you need for fluid resistance? At low rank.
Yeah.
He's playing Dark Souls. Cats is playing Dark Souls 2 at the moment. He's playing Dark Souls 2
okay.
and correcting us on where we are.
My goodness.
Fair play, Cats. That's what we're talking about. Okay. Oh yeah, Sheila can't be worse than me reading yesterday. I was having an absolute struggle with reading.
What were you doing?
Just couldn't read words. Couldn't read words. They're really hard.
Words are hard. No, you need to heal.
Oh, I didn't know. Ah, I'm running forward.
And Bandit, you need to heal.
Yeah.
Oh, Bandit really needs to heal.
He just did a bit of a knock one.
Oh, speak up, Knight. Blame me. I'm deaf. Yeah, I'm sorry.
There you go.
You are talking very quietly into that microphone.
Am I? I'm just talking my normal.
No, you're talking
speaking
quite
voice.
quietly though.
I don't want to shout.
Bandit is a penguin, hence the obsession. To be fair, that's your bang right, Hag. That's why I hate it. I hate being called a bird when I don't feel like one. I feel like a different classification.
Actually, interestingly, penguins do enjoy warm weather, which Bandit doesn't.
I hate warm weather.
So,
Yeah.
Well, I don't hate it, but I really don't like it. So it's sort of similar.
you like it more than I do.
I like it more than you do, but I like it cool. My everyday struggle, Bandit. Reese, I'll be honest, it's my struggle more often than not, mate. We're very much in the same. Whoa, got loads of stamina. Well done, bro.
Yeah.
She's not talking quietly, you guys are screaming. Yeah, damn straight. Actually, Jack, you do talk really loud in your mic.
I know I do. I talk really loud in class
Yeah.
as well, right?
Yeah. Not quite loud person.
Ooh. Does this guy? I'm
When I'm
guessing this guy
tired.
makes horrendous looking armor.
No.
Oh, Odegaran armor is so cool.
Yeah, I think it's
It
quite
is-
good.
It's one of my favourite low rank armors.
Sure.
You'll like if you don't like it, that's fair enough. But I'm pretty sure you'll like Odegaran.
Well, it feels like it's going to make me look like a chaos warrior.
No, it does not.
Oh,
It
no,
makes you look
no.
like a ninja.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
sure.
It's also really good armor as well.
Yes, it is. The high rank stuff. The high rank one is actually really good for an insect wave. You'll probably do a little bit of Odegaran stuff at some point.
So do you fight? Can you fight higher ranked versions of these same creatures?
Yeah, like we fight these in Iceborne as well. There's master rank versions of them.
But I mean, can you go back to these areas to fight them at better versions
Oh, yeah.
of them?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And there's multiple levels of them as well. So you have low rank, which is what we're doing now. They'll go into high rank. You'll then have tempered, which are even tougher. They do a lot more damage.
Sure.
Oh, no, yeah, I know.
You're right, cool.
So can you still wear Baroth armor, for example, at high rank? Pretend it.
Yeah.
Don't pretend it's not over, but you can have like high rank Baroth armor.
There's high rank Baroth armor and there's master rank Baroth armor.
Oh, that makes me happy.
Yeah, so the armors, they get better. And
Yeah, and they also look different at each rank as well.
they
which
do,
is
yeah.
really
They
nice.
have a slightly different aesthetic for each. Yeah. And they have alpha betas.
Oh,
Well,
Oh, well, yeah, so Alpha has, like, less choices for gem?
yeah, gem slots,
Yeah,
decorations.
the gem slots or decorations.
Which Bandit won't know what they are, yeah.
Oh, okay, no, you won't.
where are you
they're
guys?
Just, like, extra things.
I'm right there, right here.
Yeah, can you
Okay.
hit him, please?
I'm trying to. It's,
Jumping all over the place. So Alpha armor has, so it does more stuff, but has less gem slots, and Beta armor does less stuff naturally, but has more gem slots. So you can customize Beta armor more than Alpha armor.
yeah.
Basically, is the version of
Yeah.
it really.
Alpha has dedicated skills and Beta is more customized.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
poisoned.
I often just get a mix of both depending
You're not
whether.
poisoned, you are bleeding.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
and
I've
take
eaten some
leftover
jerky.
jerky.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, before you just neck an antidote.
Yeah. I don't think I've got
Still
antidotes on
works.
me, actually.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay. And yeah, and then those armors upgrade again when you reach master rank.
Yeah.
But that's like the Iceborne content. But before you get to Iceborne, you can fight tempered monsters, which you'll get special investigations for, which are a lot stronger. And tempered monsters are more likely to drop decoration or jewels, which go in decoration slots to upgrade your armor. So that you'll get jewels later on, which just the skills we have here, like slinger capacity or attack up. You'll get those in gem form, which you can slot into armors and some weapons as well. So you get a lot of skill customization as you start going through the game.
Sure.
Beyond just what's in the rank here. And that's where it starts to get really interesting sort of builds together. My build is all around eating food very quickly. And
Yeah, well, I love
efficiently
this.
combining
I love the
allies.
speed eating stuff.
Yeah, yeah, I've got 5 ranks of wide range, so that way everyone gets the benefits of the food I'm consuming. 3 ranks of speed eater, which is lightning fast food consumption, and
it's really
3 ranks of the skill free meal. The free meal is in the base game. It's a skill that you can only go up to 1 rank, which means there's a 25% chance the meal you eat is whatever you consume, it's not consumed. It stays in your inventory.
Dang, you're talking a bit quietly again, bro.
Oh, sorry. So you've got like a 25% chance of not consuming a food item that you've eaten, right? So it's fine, that skill.
Yeah, sure.
One in 4 chance you don't get to eat it, so it just lets you inventory. You get healed, right?
Oh, I don't heal, don't I? Yeah. I knocked him over.
Yeah. But there is an armor set at master rank which gives you 3 meal mastery or something like that, which lets you increase that up to level 3 as a skill, which means there's a 75% chance every time you consume something else, which means there's only 1 in 4 that if you don't eat what you're eating.
Sure.
So sort of all odds going well. If you've got say 10 mega potions, you effectively have 40 mega potions, right? And so my build uses wide range, speed eater, and this level 3 free meal.
Tail. There's an Odogaron tail here.
So I can just continually heal people and also provide them with other buff items as well. Have you grabbed this tail, Bandit?
Tail here.
No.
Yeah, I've got to get the calf there.
Oh, it's just covered in piercing pods.
Oh yeah.
It'd be quite nice if you could. It's a shame you can't like push down on the D-pad to cycle through everything you. Or so, do you know what I mean? Like when there's multiple things in the same pile.
Sure.
To cycle through which one you want. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be nice if you could cycle through.
Because there's always some sort of stone or piercing pod that's in the way, which I don't want.
Use it. Up and down, I think, is reserved for the ammo users, like light bowgun, heavy bowgun.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what they use to cycle through.
Because obviously they do nothing for me. They're just empty slots, aren't they? Which could be used for something as simple as that, which would make me very happy. Okay, no, don't get into, don't fight these. I remember once I tried to pick up one of those paratoads. That made me sad. Oh, I'm going to pick one of these up. He just kicks it. I'm thinking, oh great, that's the sort of person I am, is it?
Oh, should I trap it?
I'm sorry,
I mean, I'm fine with you trapping. It saves me a trap. Oh, that's a tail.
Whee!
Tail. It looked like a face will cut off, okay?
Alright, let's catch up on a bit of chat.
Oh, yeah, I'm lost.
Oh, some bones here.
Yeah, I'm with Minty. I don't know what you guys are talking. Oh, hang on. Well, actually, Minty, I don't know who you're talking about, but I don't know what's happening in the chat. I've got some story.
I'm confused.
So what are you saying, Sage? Winky face. I don't know what I was saying when that came up in the chat.
That was when you were talking about your build.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I don't.
That might just be for a little bit of information for Bandit, and Cats has just got a support set. Yeah, so Cats understands what. Cats understands. So yeah, Cats.
Be right back.
And anyone else who knows the game, but I guess I'm just talking directly to you here, Cats. When I started putting the build together, I sort of meant it more as a bit of a meme. I thought I'd try out Speed Eater at level 3 to see if it was like just for a bit of fun. And then when I used it alongside Wide Range Level 5, it turned out to be, it just felt very good, so I've been trying that, and I've just been able to just keep people alive without them having to stop to do anything. I can just use, just being able to use like armor seeds, mega demon drugs, might seeds, to just keep everyone's attack buff very high. It just feels very satisfying to play. I really enjoy it. And coupling that with the hunting horn, just again more buffs. I think like, I don't know about other people's attack, but I can push my attack from at the moment where it's sort of sitting at about 1100 where I'm at the game. After all the buffs are up to about 1700, so that's almost like a 50% damage boost. It's like I said, Cats. I thought it was going to be a meme. Turns out not a meme, just very good. So very happy with how the build's been playing so far. I like to think my teammates are enjoying it as well. That's what I'm sort of hoping to play in Bandit's playthrough as well. So I started using the horn just in Bandit's playthrough. I've actually stopped using the intersect glaive now, and I'm now sort of trying to learn being a hunting horn main.
The stamina boost is absolutely insane. I think that's the thing I like most about the hunting horn. Is basically especially with my stamina as it is, it doubles my stamina.
Sure. Yes. Yeah. I need to lay down that stamina boost more often. If there's a buff I've not applied by Bandit, I know there's a lot for you to think about. But if you're like, I don't have the stamina boost anymore. Do you mind putting one down? I can just pop one down.
Oh no, you just do what you need to do. I'll take anything.
Because at the same time, I'm not a corner horner, so I like to get stuck in the fight as well. And I can sometimes just miss when the buffs have gone down. And at this point in the game, I don't have access to Horn Maestro level 2 quite yet.
Or at least it
oh, no, I can actually.
I'm back.
Things are all here. But
But,
Sora is nowhere to be found.
Off topic. I'm very sad because I just went to the fridge to get myself a Dr. Pepper, and there is no Dr. Pepper in the fridge. There was only Coca-Cola, and Coke is disgusting.
Okay, quick question for chat. Is there anyone in chat that doesn't like Coca-Cola?
Yeah, because I've not liked it ever. Like, since I was a small child, I stopped liking Coca-Cola, and I still don't like it. It is gross.
If you don't like Coca-Cola, just put in the chat that you don't like it. # Team Night.
Yeah.
Well, no,
but
to be fair,
everyone's gonna love Coca-Cola. Everyone loves it. I'm the only person I've ever met which doesn't like it.
I'm not saying you don't support, but just, if you're on Team Night, there you go, free spice already. Free spice is on Team Night.
but Cats is sensible though. Well done, Cats.
Cats thinks that's unacceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sorry.
Mark Forrest only loves vanilla.
Old hag.
Forrest, I think,
Old
has just
hag.
offended
I think
everyone.
you do like Coke, but you just want to agree with Knight, even though what she said was absolutely outrageous.
But I also don't like, what's the...
Oh, Reese has said Pepsi Max Cherry is king. Okay, Reese, you're not welcome here anymore.
Reese,
Pepsi Cherry, I think, is
Yes, Reese.
better than Coke, but it's still not Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, Duff is # Team Night. There we go.
Yay.
You like to see it?
I think the chat is just really biased.
good for
I think
you.
they've all got Coke in front of them. yeah, I hate
all
it.
drinking it like that. It's gross. I can't.
I kind of obviously have to sort of side with the chat on the support for Night as well. I'm obviously quite keen on it.
Just a little bit.
Coke is so
I'd
good.
hope so, because we are bound by law.
Bound by law. My goodness, that is. Could you put that a touch more romantically for me, please?
Yeah, I'm not a romantic person.
I quite like the idea of you going to the register and going, hi, me and this man are looking to be bound by law. Is that something you do? Do you mean you're looking to get married? I beg your pardon.
Well, our marriage wasn't like most people's... Well, our wedding wasn't like most people's wedding. Because we did gaming rather than...
Yeah, so we got married, there was, what was it, like, was it 6 guests?
Yeah,
Six
we
guests,
had
office?
only family in the register, and
Yeah.
so we were quite annoyed because we found out that it has to be a verbal contract. We
Yeah.
didn't want that. We just wanted to go in, sign some stuff, and then be done with it. But no, you legally have to say, like I, Sheila, take you, Jack. And I'm like, why? Why can't I just sign a document and be like, yes, we're married, done? Why is that not a thing?
Yeah, Minty's gone to get some cola. That's fair enough, Minty.
Also, can I just say, the people who were siding with you, so Duff Team Night, but he's also gone Pepsi for the win.
See, I also don't like
It's-
Pepsi. I don't
yeah.
like anything that tastes like Coca-Cola.
Yeah,
except
Knight is
Dr.
not just
Pepper.
choosing
That's
Team
the only one
Pepsi
I
over
like.
cola. Yeah. Oh.
But yeah, so our wedding was just in the courthouse thingy, just
Yeah,
having it signed, done, very quick, and then we went gaming, didn't we?
we did.
It was pretty good.
Our reception was at a friend's board game store.
Yeah,
and,
we
we
played
just
board
watched
games all
board
evening.
games for about 8 hours or
It was
something like that.
fantastic. It was also very cheap. A whole wedding cost like
You can do this.
400 quid in total, I think.
It was very
It was
inexpensive.
a bargain.
Librarians might be able to tell
I
us
recommend
where
that
Zora
for anyone
Magdaros
that
is.
ever gets married. Like,
Yeah.
do it cheap.
Right, I'm not doing any more main story.
That's fine,
I've
that's
had
fine.
enough of it. Can we do some hunts?
That's fine. Let's pick up your optionals. Let's get those done. I'm up for
Yeah.
Oh,
that.
can you just put a hunt up? I want to hunt. I want to hunt something we've
Oh,
already hunted.
yes, Minty. Fanta is delicious.
Yeah, no, that's what your optionals will be. Optionals will be repeated hunts.
So I want I want to fight the Lagania.
Yeah, so pick up all your exclamation marks, right, and then check your optionals. Look for an optional that's got Legiana. Legiana is going to be.
Okay, I'm on it.
Yeah, I kind of agree with you there, old hag.
Don't say everyone. 32-bit Bandit. I prefer Dr Pepper and Pepsi Lime. To be fair, my favorite drink is ginger beer.
Look, just cool. Popped in to call you all commies. It's Freedom Day, America #1.
Hi there, Where the Buffalo. Hi there.
The UK has just as many freedoms as the US, and we have healthcare.
That sounds like communist talk to me.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it does,
Talk,
yeah.
it's like, you're like, we've got just as many freedoms, also free healthcare. Hashtag
Yeah.
communism. Thanks for popping in, Where the Buffalo.
Cheers, bud.
that's exactly what we thought, Reese. Reese Spice. We've got to say the full name, haven't we?
What's that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just about
to
two
the
people
Oh, that's it,
living
yeah.
each other.
Absolutely. But yeah, Coke is not my favourite drink, just as a thing.
Dandelion and Burdock, Deaf
Oh,
Bloke.
yes!
Yeah,
That is
so
the
good.
best drink in the
So
world,
good.
Dandelion Burdock.
That is
good.
Knight's bread.
And it really annoys me that I can only buy it in either really expensive, those Fentimans things, or in giant, like, was it litre bottles? I don't drink a litre of fizzy drink. I want a can. I just want a can of Dandelion and Burdock. Why can I not have that?
You can buy
Really
cans of
annoys me.
own brand Dandelion and Burdock.
Where?
Not from the
Tesco's do
specific
an own
aisle of
brand
Tesco
Dandelion and
you
Burdock.
choose. Oh no.
Oh yeah, no, but not in can form though.
Yeah, no, can form.
Maybe just not in the Tesco's we go to.
Yeah, we go to the
Oh,
communist
yeah,
Tesco.
maybe.
So,
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, you can
Because
imagine
every
when they're
time I
doing
go
the
to Tesco's,
stock.
I look.
Ooh. Yeah, when they're doing the stock thing, and someone goes, we need to make sure we have Dandelion and Burdock cans in all Tesco's. And someone went, maybe not all Tesco's. I don't know how essential it is that we have the Dandelion and Burdock cans. But I was so
Okay,
excited
that
because
does
they did a 3
sorry,
for
Deaf
2.
Blokes,
Oh, hang on, what?
Deaf Blokes just said Knight's right. That needs to be just a hashtag right there. Knight's right. Hashtag Knight's right.
Hashtag that's right.
Well, yeah,
that's
No, but
right.
the problem with that is you want a hashtag that you can use like at least semi-regularly.
I think
Not
it's
Not
like
for
always
not for coke haters. Absolutely ridiculous. And for anyone new, we're talking about the drink.
the non-freedom Tesco.
The non-freedom. That's exactly it. Oh, cream soda. No, see, I'm always
It's
happy.
so
Like,
sweet, cream soda.
oh, it's so nice. It's so nice.
Yeah. It's
'Cause,
in
they
Soviet
did a-
Tesco, you get what you're given. I'm gonna get Coke. All this Coke talk.
The redeem, Knight's right. Yes.
Just don't know when that will be used. That's all. I'm up for the redeem.
Well, as
I'm
we
up.
discovered, like all the time,
I don't know.
it'll be used all the time.
Sparingly.
Kind of like redeem Bandit in the bin. Redeem Knight's right.
See, Bandit in the bin. That's why why it works, because it's one that gets a lot of use. Not for my blue bear though. I know you're not there, blue bear. Blue Bear's got my back.
Wedding only cost 400. It's because I didn't buy a wedding dress, and
They
we
both
only
wore
paid the
trackies.
court-
Full
Oh, God,
tracksuit.
no.
I thought that was odd.
No, I just wore like a just general nice colourful paint dress. It was a dress which had like big paint splashes across it.
That's Jack doing some coke ASMR there.
Yeah.
Oh.
And we, how was it cheap? Oh, because we did it in the.
So registry
office.
office was quite cheap.
It was like 300 and something for the registry office, and that was literally it.
I think Sheila's dad paid for a meal for a
Yeah, he paid for like a
About
30-person.
30-person meal, so that was a bit
but
of that.
it wasn't. And also, so when I booked the meal, I specifically didn't say it was for a wedding. I just said I'm gonna have a party.
Yeah.
So they didn't give us wedding prices, and then on the day I'm like, oh yeah, here's my wedding cake. Oh, and our friends made our wedding cake for us.
Yeah, friends made 2 wedding cakes for us. One of them made like
a Victoria sponge. One of them made.
just like an epic Victoria sponge, and another one was something far more elaborate.
Yeah, like a chocolate gâteau-y thing with raspberries on it, and they're both really delicious.
Really, really good.
But free because friends made them.
Yeah, and because it was a friend's board game store for the reception.
Yeah, that was free.
I asked how much do you want for us to be able to sort of book this out for the evening. It's like, no, you can just have it. That's like, it's really awkward. We haven't invited you then. That's
yeah. Oops. Shell suit trainers and an ankle tag. That's my wedding wish.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, that sucks. Oh, because of COVID and all that. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, that's
COVID.
absolutely.
Yeah.
Not that they just keep
I'm
on
making assumptions here.
Yeah,
that
they might just keep on having big old arguments.
Yeah, like no.
I've got the Elder Melder.
Yeah, she's quite good for melding decorations.
Nice. Yep.
What does it do?
Meld decorations.
Where do I put the
And other
decorations?
In high rank armor. I don't know what the Elder Melder does for you at this point in time. You can also use it to
like make items like potions and.
Yeah, thank you, Knight. Hashtag Knight's right.
Yeah, see, it's used a lot. You can make potions. You can make stuff which you need for your armor upgrades as well.
There's
Oh,
3 tabs there.
it looks like it just turns stuff into other stuff.
That's correct. Yeah. So
okay.
You can use a combination of your stuff and your research points to make that. You can.
Oh hi, Akram. 69.
It's not.
Oh, Akram! Hey, Akram. Yeah, Akram loves sleeping.
Sorry.
But welcome. You've got 45 minutes of Monster Hunter World. That's what you've got.
Yeah.
You got 45 minutes of Knight's Right.
Yeah.
Well, spread over. I think we're all right in our own way.
Oh, so Old Hag, Jack and I chose our wedding time as well. We chose a Thursday, which was a really cheap day. That was also why everything's super cheap. So Thursday, bargain day for a wedding because it's a midweek wedding. And we did it in September, which is also a not popular time of year for the wedding, so it's cheaper then as well. We basically just did it because we wanted the benefits you get of being married, such as instant will, rather than having to write a will.
Yeah.
If you die, everything goes to me. If I die, everything goes to you.
And
makes it easier.
Not to talk too much about money on stream, of course, but there's
marital allowance.
Marital allowance, which has been really nice this year.
Yeah.
Because obviously the pottery business is sort of slowing down because of no exhibitions this year.
Yeah, COVID has kind of stopped. Obviously, all the arts industries are struggling because of COVID.
As you'd expect, but because I'm still working full time, the marital allowance, it sort of just helped. It just means a bit more money for us, which we wouldn't be able to do if we were married. How long have we been married? I do mind you asking, Respice. That's a very personal question.
we can't remember when we got married. Because we just don't care.
Every time we want to check, I have to phone my mum and ask, Mum, how long have I been married for? I can't remember.
So I think it's about 5 years we've been married, I think.
Coming up
it's
to
about 5 years.
We've been together almost...
Almost 13, I think.
About 13 years, yeah. We've been together...
Since 2007, I know that.
Sure,
SideQuest's up.
lovely
I
stuff.
think we've been married for about 5.
Yeah. Because we
Oh,
got
so
together...
can I say
buy a house
Akram?
rather than spend money on a wedding.
I like Akram's little tip there for everybody. You have to watch at least 45 minutes of Bandit in the morning to stay healthy. Akram, that is official. That is an official statement from Akram there, just for future knowledge for people.
Unless you're in a different time zone, Akram, you've missed the mark on that, as it is currently the afternoon.
Well, no, he is. To be fair, he is in the same time zone.
Okay.
Sorry, Deaf Bloke lives in Stoke. Oh, I've been to Stoke. I did the ceramics Biennale. I went to that a few times, and I absolutely love it. Stoke's amazing.
Okay, so I was a bit worried there because it sounded like you were pitying him to begin with. Oh,
No,
I've been
no,
to
I love it.
Stoke.
Stoke's brilliant.
I'm so sorry.
Stoke is the homeland of pottery in the UK. It's absolutely fantastic.
We need F to pay respect to in chat for Deaf Bloke for having had been to Stoke.
Oh, I need to get some food. I realised I've not got food yet. So the Ceramics Biennale was coming to London, and I was going to be volunteering with it in London this year, but with COVID, obviously, it's kind of stopped.
Ah, Reese has wished us many more years of happiness. It's very nice, Reese, but we only actually have one more year of happiness.
Then it's all downhill.
On the schedule, and then
And then it's quite a lot of contempt, isn't it, I think?
Yeah, exactly, right.
That is the plan.
Yeah.
I do plan to slowly hate him and then probably poison him when I get old enough and then claim the money, I'm thinking.
Yeah, I've already got the early symptoms of mercury poisoning,
Yeah.
so that's...
Well,
watch
I
this
do
space.
have access to some pretty toxic chemicals. I could be poisoning you without you realising.
That's true,
I
but
need it for
have
my
access
pottery,
to a pretty
officer.
toxic personality. so it's what will win out first, Sheila's poison or my personality.
Right, Sheila, whenever you're ready.
Yep, I was just eating some food.
Nice. Okay, off we pop.
Old hag's the same as me and you, Jack, just not knowing how long we've been together and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, night for love. Thank you, Mark. It is difficult living with him. I mean,
wish you the best
gaming
years of
every
hate.
day.
Thank you, Reese.
Okay.
It is a hard life of us playing games together, and
Yeah, so
Yeah.
grab some flash pods from the chest, Bandit, and if you don't have nullberries, pop into the tent and grab them now.
Nah. I didn't use any last time.
yeah, old hag, it is really difficult for Jack to be married to me because I am just always right. And,
So,
yeah. Yes, Jack?
Awkward silence after that.
I can see that he's trying to think right now, and it's hurting his brain. You right, Jack?
trying to not be horribly rude. Just gonna be quiet, I'll get in trouble.
Sounds
Saying
good.
I'm not the epitome of perfection.
Sorry?
He's saying that I'm not the epitome of perfection.
No, sometimes, might be surprised to hear this, you make mistakes.
Madness. I swear I didn't just make 2 mistakes in a row while playing this game. I tried to go into demon mode and I just stuck down and then...
Oh, he's coming after me just because Bandit. Oh,
So
welcome
instead of
back,
this-
Duff Duff.
Alright, if you
There you
guys
go.
want to bring it to the middle, I'll,
Yeah.
not that it's the easiest thing to bring to the middle. It's come to us.
Yeah.
Go
It
to
sort
the
of
middle.
flew over the middle, didn't it?
Right, Bandit, do you want to pull the lever? Oh no, you've gone. You've gone.
I'll pull the lever because Bandit's just running around doing absolutely nothing. I guess fine. Oh, no, don't pull the lever yet. Don't pull it. Oh.
Right,
got me,
he
you
said
got me.
pull the lever. I pulled the lever. I can't take it.
Yeah.
I can't take anything for that. I'm trying to find slinger ammo. I thought there were more stones than there are. In my mind, there were stones all over the place. Here we go.
That's fair.
And now I've learnt that I have my super thing. Because normally I wouldn't care. But now I know I've got
Yeah,
access to super kinsect.
No, it's really good. Super
I need it. I need super kinsect. Okay.
Right, I'm going to try and put a stamina booster down.
Hit him in the head. I'll take it.
I'm going to try and put it a little central for you guys.
Oh!
Yeah, Bandit, when you're not being obliterated, there's some stamina boosters in the middle for you.
Oh, what is your favourite monster in Monster Hunter World? It says Reese Spice.
Anything with a giant chin.
So, I think Knights is either the
Dodogama or the
Uragan.
Uragan.
Yeah.
Big chin. Love it.
Mine is
And
possibly,
and tiny eyes.
Mine is possibly the Legiana, which is what we're fighting right now. I
This
absolutely love this thing.
This is
What
my
about
favourite
the
so
Legiana
far.
do you love?
Sorry?
What about it do you love? 'Cause it's not cute in any way.
Yeah.
It's super cool and super elegant.
It's really
Oh, it is quite an element.
it's really sleek.
It's the
one of
it's the
the,
sort of thing you'd want as a mount in D&D, isn't it?
Yeah, it's one of the
Yeah.
only icy monsters from the base game as well, and I love the sort of the icy stuff. Yeah, its armor set is also probably one of my. It was definitely my favorite base game armor set. I love the look of the Legiana. It makes you look like a Final Fantasy Dragoon. It's really cool.
Sure.
You need to heal now.
Oh, I've got a
Yeah,
side
just-
quest to do.
And so you're saying that you'd want it as a mount in D&D. I'm someone which uses a rhino as a mount and really wants a bumblebee, so the Legiana is not really for me.
Yeah.
No,
I like
that's fair.
big, clunky things. And rhinos, hippos.
It's just so sleek, isn't it? I love it. I love it.
Legiana is great.
It's just cool, isn't it? I think.
So is your favourite Legiana so far then, Sam?
Yeah, it's my favourite so far, but obviously I've not seen that many.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, I also like the what's the snowy one, Jack? The
Palomu?
Bambaro.
Bambaro.
Oh, the Bambaro. I do not know
But
that one.
also, just,
Yeah.
just because he's just super cute and really
Yeah,
big.
we're both obviously fans of the Palumu. We've got little Palumus following us around
Yeah.
as we fight. So.
Also,
so
I like
many-
the
so many-
noise this one makes.
So why was Iceborne
Yeah.
such a big deal? Reese. So I would say the thing about Iceborne is it's not just a piece of DLC. It is absolutely massive. So
Yeah, it's like a whole extra game.
so Monster Hunter World is already so good and so deep in its mechanics, and so satisfying to play, that Iceborne basically just went ahead and said, "Hey, we're just gonna give you the same game mechanics. You keep playing the same characters. We're just gonna give you loads more content. You can go back to the same areas, fight harder monsters, versions of those monsters, push your characters further. Here's a bunch of new monsters as well." So it just made an additional game there, and that's fantastic. And also the base game, I feel like there's some
Oh,
balance
I'm really
issues.
sorry, I didn't realise you were on there.
No, it's not a problem, Mel. It's just it doesn't knock someone off when they're clutch clawing. So the base game, as we'll play through it, right? This is probably the toughest ice creature we'll find in it, right? It's so that means things like ice resistance aren't that important, right? There's that. This is it. There's obviously a tempered version of it, and there's a high rank version of it. There are tough versions, but it's just the Legiana, right? Most of the higher rank stuff, it's all fire, right? So fire resistance is just so important in this game, and it's just a bit imbalanced in terms of what elemental resistances you need. So it just diversified the monster pool. Also, the new area you get to go to, Celiana, is amazing. It's got beautiful music. It's a beautiful setting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I just love the house.
yeah, you can customize your own house. So if you wanted a little bit more of a cross between Monster Hunter and Animal Crossing, you get a little bit of that. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much like the Blood and Wine expansion to Witcher. Yeah, exactly that sort of thing, right? It's such a massive expansion that...
I wish that I could get on board with Witcher.
I think, like...
Then maybe I'd be better at it now.
I think you would be. I think, given that you can play this to a high level, right? Like, I'm pretty sure you could get on board with Witcher.
Yeah, just that when I first played it was just so many different controls, and I just kept getting confused.
But I remember
like each button does two things, and I'm just like, why is this?
So I remember when Jack and I started playing it through together, and we were playing on Nightmare difficulty, all this sort of stuff. And
Deathmatch.
Yeah, Deathmatch, that's the one. And when we first came against a Wyvern, which had a skull above its name, because it was such a high level, it says just ignore it.
So can we bring him over here so that I can call the conference or whatever?
Good
And I said to you, no, don't worry, we'll be able to beat it. And we beat, and because I played a lot of it recently, you just beat it doesn't matter if it's got a skull or not. When you get the hang of it, you can't lose, apart from against the Royal Griffin.
Yeah.
You can lose it. We couldn't beat that though, could we, bro?
No, we couldn't. Just because it seemed to be impossible to inflict it with Dot.
Yeah.
And it damages through Gwen.
So when I play Monster Hunter, when I play Witcher 3 now, I play it Deathmatch difficulty, no Witcher gear, no Igni, no Quen, no poison and no fire on weapons. Because once you sort of work it out how to do it, I think it becomes...
Yeah, get out of there. So that I can heal.
Because basically it's like Deathmatch Plus, isn't it? What I'm looking for.
I'm wearing the bandit mantle, by the way, so
Yeah.
lots of material for people.
DJ Cat says, and the best part of Iceborne is it's still updating.
Yes, I mean we are getting
Yeah.
new monsters added next week, right? Which is incredible. So I think the next update, there's going to be one more after that, and I think that might be it. That's all they've announced.
Oh, really?
Basically. One more update, and then that's going to be it for. Because they'll probably be working on the next game for PS5, right? The next generation.
Yeah, that's true. But isn't Dead by Daylight older and it's still updated?
Sure, but you know this is a Capcom game, right? Whereas Dead by Daylight's an indie game.
No, true, yeah.
So I'm guessing they're going to want to ride Dead by Daylight into the ground, aren't they?
They'll keep,
Because they're not going to want to
They'll
be making a new game, are they?
A Dead by Daylight 2 would be interesting. I think
Well,
they're
'cause
better
I'd
off
guess
just
it'd be exactly the same.
Yeah, because they're doing a graphical update to the game, right? Because obviously it's starting to look a bit dated. It looks dated.
Yeah, exactly.
Because my guess is it'll just get a re-release on PS5.
That's my guess as well. Yeah, they'll just like. I hope you
Is this-
bring your
is this-
content over.
The same way as for like Fortnite is. Like Fortnite is a release title for PS5. Technically, Fortnite is still in beta or alpha or whatever. It's not
Sure.
officially out of that yet.
Was it not?
Not officially.
Oh.
Which is, it's still got a load of bugs and stuff in it. But it's because it's that sort of massive game which will do.
Yeah.
But it's one of the launch titles for PS5, so they might officially be out of
Oh, sure.
by then.
Hippity hoppity, I don't know biology. What's what now?
I'm not keeping up with the chat at all. I have no idea what
That's
anyone's.
that.
I don't know what anyone's up to. Oh,
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I'll catch up with the chat in a minute, guys.
yeah. Because normally I can have a little look at the chat and ignore it, but in this sort of battle, it's all so close, isn't it?
Yeah, there's not like a little break from this fight.
No.
There we go. I can heal again. Oh, I'm done.
I'm gonna put another stamina up and bubble down.
Ooh, there we go.
Nice.
Down now.
Yeah, nice.
We're nearly there.
Yeah.
I love flying creatures because it's really easy to get white on the Kinsect.
Yes.
There's none of this hit it in the legs nonsense, is it? Hit it in the wing. Nice.
There we go.
Hello, Cockatoo. I know you can't hear me. Oh, man.
Oh, hey, Cockatoo.
Finally.
What's finally what now?
I'm assuming
Oh,
defeating the
killing it.
Legion.
Yeah, I know. That was a slog, wasn't it?
That was fine. We're not speedrunning, so...
No, but it was still a bit of a slog of a fight.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but we're in a good spot, though, because I don't think that fight was ever close, right? We weren't sort of...
Oh no, like we were easily going to win it.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah, Respice,
think,
that's crazy. Witcher 3 Let's Play. It's definitely on my list, Respice. It's definitely on my list, Witcher 3 Let's Play.
I think the biggest challenge for Bandit, though, on Witcher 3, which he will never agree to or accept, is
I'm not doing the main story first.
is to play Witcher 3 and just play the main story through.
No.
Right,
no
to actually just pick up the game and play it through from
The
start
problem,
to
you have to
finish.
remember though. You have to remember when you say
Over
that
a
to me, that would be
reasonable
like me
length of
saying for you to do it the other way around.
You say that like I haven't done it the other
No,
way
no. But it'd be like if I said to you, you should do 5 expeditions of each map on Monster Hunter World before you go to the next one. If you had to do that, it would spoil the game for you.
Well, I didn't do 5 expeditions, but I probably did somewhere in the realms of like 5 investigations of each monster.
But do you know what I mean? Right, stop being pedantic. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I know exactly. I'm just.
If I ask you to play a game in a way which doesn't suit you, it does spoil the game a bit, doesn't it? Because it's not how you enjoy playing the game.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I would lose a lot of what I love about Witcher. Because although I've not finished Witcher, I've put a lot of hours into that game.
Fair enough. Yeah. I think you've put more hours into it than me, and I've finished it twice.
Yeah, that's probably true.
And all the DLC. Not finished all the DLC twice, but I know that for Final Fantasy 15, I've finished it twice, and my playtime is and done all the DLC, and my playtime is still smaller than yours.
Yeah, because I've not done everything in
before you
Final Fantasy
finished it.
15, and my playtime's 243 hours. And
Yeah,
I've not done it all yet, and that's not including obviously the added episodes, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm guessing my grid in Final Fantasy 15 is a bit fuller than yours. The
Ascension Grid.
The Ascension Grid, yeah. I grinded a lot of AP for basically no reason, because it's not like you need the abilities to finish the game.
Not even close. Most like I sort of like thought about doing that for 15, and I was like, this is pointless.
I just love doing it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go and have a look at some armor.
No one has ever finished The Witcher.
Yeah, no one can. It's impossible.
That's fair. That's fair, Reese. I do have 100% for The Witcher on the trophy list. That's sort of and done like everything on the map. That's about as complete as I can call it without having to go into New Game Plus and do it all again. But it's so good. Witcher is so good. I think when I'd done everything, right? So I'd sort of platinumed the game, had like the best gear, done all the DLC, the story was concluded, the post game was concluded, everything was just tied up so beautifully, and I just wanted to play more Witcher. And this was after, so I think I was probably, I want to say maybe like 120, 140 hours into it, something like that.
Sure.
It's been a long time, but yeah, oh god, it's amazing. Witcher's amazing. Right, so what are we up to now,
just put another quest on.
Lovely.
Okay, done.
Alright, let's do it. Hunt some Raphanos.
I don't know what it is. It looked like a
old
big
hag
bird,
faster
though.
doesn't mean better. True that. So,
What's that?
old hag said faster doesn't mean better. Yeah, very true.
You need firepower too. It's a Mass Effect quote for people who are paying attention. Any Mass Effect fans in the chat?
Yes,
original,
I'm in the chat.
Original Mass Effect. So Mass Effect 2, best one in the series. We don't even need to
Also,
argue or discuss that.
with Mass
Any
Effect,
original Mass Effect fans.
I'm such a massive Mass Effect fan. I've played all of the first ones.
Sure.
I've played one. I've played one Mass Effect. I still classify myself as a fan though, because I've played it a lot of times. I can be a fan of the first one.
We're fighting 5 Raphanos.
I don't think that's correct.
No, they're tiny little birdie things.
Oh, are we actually doing that?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to bother getting food then.
Oh, I didn't know what it was. It looked like a big dragon on the picture.
It's fine. Hang on. I'm just crafting a bolt gun, so I can shoot them at a distance.
Are you looking forward to CD Projekt Red's Cyberpunk? I'm looking forward to it. Are you guys looking at getting it? Are you going to borrow mine when I finish it?
No, I'll be getting it.
It's looking good, isn't it? I don't look at anything though. I've not looked at any of the stuff about it because that's how I roll. Because I have a gaming channel, I specifically don't look at anything like a proper gaming channel. I've read no reviews, seen no trailers, I've seen nothing. All I know is it's by CD Projekt Red. So I just left it at that. I thought if they make it, I'll buy it. I'll just get on it.
A Mass Effect remaster would be fantastic, Reese.
Yeah, I'd play that. I would.
Well, okay. Yeah. So talking again. So what? So which one is? So are we saying remaster, and the other what's the other reword? So there's one where they just make it all look pretty, and one where they completely redo the game. So I want a Final Fantasy VII remaster.
No, so Final Fantasy VII is so Final Fantasy VII is a remake.
Right, so I would be happy with I wouldn't be bothered with a Mass Effect remaster, because I'm one of these people who genuinely thinks the first one's fine.
Yeah,
but I would love a Mass Effect remake.
Mass Effect remake would be ideal because the game has not aged well in terms of its gameplay. So a remaster would say give it a new coat of paint on its graphics, and.
But if they made it bigger and added loads of new stuff in it, and basically it's an excuse to play it again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are we fighting these things? Are we?
Yeah, these little things here.
It's only because it's a rank 8 one, and I didn't know what they were.
Sure.
Oh, this is rubbish, isn't it? I could probably have done this one on my own.
Oh, I don't believe I dunged it. I think.
It's hard to hit these in the head. Oh, we're going without. What are you using? Have you got a gun out, bro? You got a big crossbow? Yeah, fair enough.
Got a gun for this, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know. Yeah, somebody knew what we were fighting.
Also, if you want to check out my gun very quickly, it's made out of Palomu parts, so it's got a little fluffy tail.
Nice.
Oh, that's adorable.
Right, do you know where more are?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Let's just walk around this area some more.
Yeah. Yeah, I crafted this just now, and I'm not very familiar with the weapon, so...
That is fair. Okay.
So it took me a little bit of time to work out how to reload.
Oh, how do you reload then, for future reference?
Triangle.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
How long did that take?
It took me about 15 seconds to realise that I could look at the top right and see what the controls
yeah.
But I sort of remembered that was the thing.
Oh, take care, Blue Bear. I'll quickly type it in case you've already gone.
Bye, Blue Bear.
Bye.
Yeah, Old Hag, you're doing well on the side quests. You're going to be ranking up. How many points have you got now, Old Hag? Oh, you got 121. Oh yeah, you did lose a few, to be fair. That's right. The side quests don't like some people sometimes. Mark Ross lost about 700-800 loot in the space of 2 streams.
I think I was there for that.
Absolutely ridiculous. Unbelievable. Okay. Have you found some?
No.
Nope.
Oh, I think I found some, but I can't be sure.
Yes. There we go.
But it just looks like it's one, which is a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've gone to a different part of the map to see if I can find any there.
Are they worth?
I know
Are they
that
worth
they're
carving?
easily-
I think there's a worth carving a few. If you sort of want to collect a lot of the different armors.
Oh, there's
then-
one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, I'm getting. I can't leave. These guys are absolutely winding me up. These lizards that
Oh
paralyze
no,
you.
they're annoying, aren't they?
Yeah, the Gyros are.
Jeez.
It's frustrating.
They will sometimes, if you're fighting a monster, they will sometimes paralyze the monster you're fighting.
Yeah.
They're not as efficient as the Paratoads at doing it though. Paratoads are MVP.
Oh,
comes to
Reese Spice has
paralyze.
never done a side quest.
I've never
Reese.
done one either.
Spice, come on, man. get on the side quest train. That's what it's all about.
No, Reese comes here for you and for us rather than for the quest.
No,
Nice.
You have to come
say
here
that
for
everyone
both.
else in the chat's just here for side
they're
quests.
just here. They're just here for the side quests.
Right.
Okay.
We only need one more of
I
these.
found them.
Oh, cool.
Nice. I'm gonna kill some of these guys then because they've been annoying me.
Yeah, I'll join you
Yeah,
in
do
that.
a little bit of something else for a sec.
They don't have any health though.
I know, they die so quick, don't they?
They're an absolute waste. Take that. Okay. Yeah, yesterday I lost all the. Yeah, Old Hag, you had a really rough day with it yesterday. It's not the easiest side quest, to be fair. Dragon is a bit. Yeah, she's a bit specific. Yeah, whereas Duff and I, it's because I was basically getting rewarded for how good I was at catching wolves' souls. Oh, bro, did you watch me fight
I've got
the?
4 loot. That's not much.
Yeah, you have 4. That's why you don't do side quests, Sheila, because you're never there.
But I'm literally every Saturday I watch the stream for was it 4 hours or so.
Yeah,
think
maybe if you're
it's-
completely silent, it doesn't give you, because 4 points means you've been
You might have,
in
you
the
might have
chat
to
for
say
20
something
minutes.
in the chat.
Well, I do. I say hi guys in the beginning, and then.
Oh,
occasionally
take
post-
care, Old Hag,
Bye, old
and
hag.
have fun fishing in the sun while it's warm. But I basically just
It's
hear
not
that
warm
as you
here.
procrastinating because I know you have stuff to do.
Yeah, thanks for popping in, old hag.
And
Oh,
when you
yeah.
finish fishing, do your work. Do your work, Old Hag.
Nice support, Sheila.
Yeah, Sheila's always here. She's a really loyal supporter of the
Well,
channel.
yeah.
She's been here for
I
20
spend
minutes.
a lot of time in my workshop. Yay.
Yeah, I'm on a lot more because I think like a lot of us were working from home at the moment.
Yeah, and I
And-
haven't got any internet technically where I am. I just listen to the radio,
Yeah,
and I've got a 4G, but I've got limited 4G, so I can't be having you streaming on the background.
yeah. So I'm in on the. Is it going to be 10 till 1 now? Is that the plan on weekdays or?
Yeah, 10 to 1.
Yeah, so I'll be on I'll usually be in the chat sort of periodically because it's sort of like being back in an office environment in a weird kind of way, right? There's
Except he can't help you with your accounting.
Sure, I can't get accounting help from the chat. That would be kind of.
That'd
I
be
think I
mad.
might breach data protection if I were to ask
Yeah.
accounting specific questions to a
Yeah.
YouTube chat, but.
Well, I would help, but I
it's-
think the problem is when it comes to accounting, one of the things that bothers me with accounting, which might sound a bit weird, I'm not happy with the lack of sort of colloquial terms we use for different types of accountants. We just put them all together, and it really winds me up. We just say accountant when we actually mean, someone who's in data entry or whatever.
I mean,
Data entry clerk.
you're kind of correct there, but.
Oh, I knew I was kind of correct. I was correct enough to make a joke about it. It's how I felt, but that's as far as I could have gone. I couldn't have gone any further with that. But I bet that is true, though, isn't it?
Oh, as in,
If you say you're an accountant,
yeah,
there's a whole range of stuff you could be doing.
yeah, like just so someone says like Oh, you're an accountant. Can you help me with my tax return? Nope. No, I
Yeah,
cannot.
sorry, I don't do
cannot.
that. And obviously they'll be thinking, but you just said you're an accountant. Yeah, I know. But...
Yeah.
Well, I have that issue with Jack, so I fill out my tax return every year.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm a small sole trader, and Jack deals in the millions of pounds
Yeah.
with a large corporate company. And
Like-
so whenever I'm filling out my return, because the HMRC website's terrible, I will ask Jack a question. I'll be like, "Oh, Jack, what do I do here?" And he's like, "I don't know."
Yeah.
Like, "What you're an accountant?"
I don't know these parts of tax, and I work for, when you work for like multi-billion-dollar businesses, their accounting is slightly different from a sole trader's tax return.
Yeah.
So you'd be amazed at how little of that translates between the two.
There you go,
not all
guys. That's a little bit of
accountants.
accounting chat.
But no penguins
there.
work there.
There we go. So,
True, no penguins do work in accounting, which is a shame because I think they'd make really good accountants because they come in suits already. So
Well, I don't know what
they're always
classifies
wearing
because
their
a human
suits.
might actually be a penguin. All I know.
Isn't a penguin suit a tuxedo? I can't.
Yeah.
I got told off once for calling it a tuxedo whilst being British. Apparently, it's supposed to be like a dinner suit or something like that. Let's Google this one. Tuxedo. English.
Oh, I've always called it a tuxedo or
Yeah,
tux.
that's the American term.
What is it?
In American English, tuxedo is called dinner suit. It's a dinner suit.
Ugh. But okay, when we went to prom though, there's no way that the men would go into a shop and be like, "Oh, can I buy a dinner suit?" No, they say,
Yeah.
"Can I get a tuxedo?"
As I said, I've gotten in trouble with exactly one person once in my life for not using the proper term
Who
for
was it?
a
Do I know
dinner
them?
suit. Sorry?
Do I know them?
No,
Oh.
no, it's just an old colleague, but
Okay, put a quest up. So this will be the last one.
okie dokie.
So it's Hunter Baroth, which I thought wouldn't actually take that long because
Nice.
Oh, I also love the Baroth as well because he's also quite derpy.
he is, yeah. But it should be a fairly quick hunt, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Does Jack seek snacks by the tracks?
Jack's always doing it. That's what he does. You spend quite a lot of time by the tracks, both in music and by the railway station. Jack actually listens to a lot of R&B while train spotting. There's a little bit of information for you there. Oh, Bandit. Yes, Mark? Oh, Mark, Mark, hello. Hi, Mark.
He can't hear you just yet. It takes 30 seconds. Come on.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. That's right, Reese. Reese has heard right. That's what Jack's all about. Okay.
Oh, sorry, I forgot to get some food again.
Oh, I think I've decided what I'm doing with because Final Fantasy 15's coming off the channel, so I needed something to do for Thursday
How
evenings.
is it?
Yeah. So what I'm doing is I'm moving Dragon Age to Thursday evenings
Okay.
because that's the other one that no one wants to watch. So it's been demoted from Saturday evening to Thursday evening.
Sure.
What are you playing at 7, Sam?
Pokemon?
So I'm not 100% sure yet. It might be Sea of Thieves today.
Okay.
So basically, it'll just be replaced with a full casual weekend gaming. So Monster Hunter from 10 till 1. So basically, Saturday and Sunday will both be 3-hour streams. 10 till 1, 2 till 5, 7 till 10, both days. But it'll sort of be what I fancy playing. But it'll be a combination of Monster Hunter World, Sea of Thieves, Pokemon, Animal Crossing, Skyrim. It's basically a combination of those 5 games over 6 streams over the weekend.
So to answer your question, Reese, as to why it's being taken off, it's because Bandit is terrible at it, and he's an embarrassment to Final Fantasy gamers everywhere.
Yeah, I can
The
agree
real
with
reason
that.
it's coming
pure
off.
shame.
The reason it's coming off, Respice, is because no one wants to
Oh,
watch it, and the
capture.
game is absolutely massive. Now, if it was a very short game, I'd be happy to to crack on with it. But I don't want to
But
play a
what-
game that big that no
It's
one
not
wants.
that people don't want to watch it, it's that they don't want to watch the way you play it.
No, I don't think
Bandit
people.
actually played it pretty normally.
Did he?
Yeah.
They just
Yeah.
crack up
But you
with the
don't
stuff.
play any games normally.
No, but that one I did. No one wants it because the problem is no one wants it. There you go. Just No one wants to see it because even if people wanted to watch it but didn't want to watch me play it, I would at least get some dislikes and people telling me I'm a noob. That I could. If people were doing that, I'd stick with it.
I was there happy to tell you were a noob. That's
yeah, but it's okay because I had Blue Bear looking after me.
Yeah, Blue Bear's got you. I gotta watch out for that Blue Bear.
Blue Bear's got my back. Yeah. Yeah, it's just Reese, it's just.
That was brutal. I was holding back, buddy.
Yeah. But I think the thing is, it's when it's really important that Sage is in the chat. That's when a game's in trouble.
Oh, really?
Well, if you're the only one who's actually, I think because the problem with Final Fantasy.
Oh, if I'm the only one actually chatting in the chat, sure, I see that being a problem because I'm not exactly active in chats because I'm usually working.
Because you're working, yeah. And I totally get it because the thing with Final Fantasy over something like Skyrim. So although Skyrim has the similar number of viewers, Skyrim is a lot easier to just pick up wherever you click someone watching it. What are you doing? You're casting spells and you're killing stuff in a dungeon. Whereas I think the fact that it's a Final Fantasy makes it feel like it's going to be a lot more story driven. Even though actually Final Fantasy 15 is quite a relaxed game because there's a lot of chill out in it, isn't it? It's not like Final Fantasy 8 or something like that.
No. I think you'd probably get a lot more traction with something like Final Fantasy 8 than you would 15, right?
Yeah, I think 15 is just a bit confused. I think people who want to watch Final Fantasy want to watch a different one, and people who don't would rather watch something else.
Yeah.
It's not quite as easy to follow if you've just popped in. It is an awkward one.
Yeah, Final Fantasy 15 is just a very awkward game in general, I feel.
It's a game that
I love.
If the channel does get bigger, it's a game that I'd quite like to do again at some point.
Oh, nothing bad.
Yeah, I love Final Fantasy 15, but I feel it's just very confused.
It's very what?
It's a very confused game.
Yeah, which is fine when you're playing it, but it makes it difficult for people to look up.
Yeah.
You'll keep falling over into mud piles.
So yeah, it's coming off the channel. Oh, it really is though, Reese. I mean, I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Also, because I'm only 6 hours into it. So.
Yeah, it's not something you want to drop when you're 50 hours into it.
No,
right?
and because there's no one there yet who wants to watch it, there's no one who's going to miss it from the channel either. So it's a really good time to drop it.
Right. I'm going to pop down the stamina recovery bubble.
Nice.
Yeah, I've been lighted or whatever.
Water blight, yeah. This affects your stamina regen.
Jeff, what am I playing next and what time? So after this, I'm playing Pokemon Shield at 2 o'clock. So I'm having a 1 hour break and then playing Pokemon Shield for 3 hours. Then a 2 hour break and then I'm either playing Sea of Thieves, depending on what CantDoIt says, my captain, or I'm playing something else at 7. I don't know yet. But I need to apologise to Matt G because this is why he's on the channel. It's for Dragon Age Origins, and I'm gonna have to tell him it's been relegated.
Is it Matt that's been asking for a double Dragon Age stream?
Yeah, that's the one. The only one who wants more Dragon Age Origins.
I was worried you were going to troll him and actually put some double dragon up on the stream.
Well, that's why I said Cockatoo's vote didn't count for it. Yeah. I would be more likely to do a double dragon stream than a double Dragon Age stream. Because Dragon Age is another awkward one for people to pop in because it is so story driven.
Yeah.
If you pop in and it's episode 9, it's you feel like you can't. It's a bit awkward, isn't it?
It's hard to follow the gameplay if you don't know the mechanics, and it's hard to follow the story unless you've been following it from the beginning.
Yeah.
Or you already know the story, right? So
Well, the goal is you're trying to find people who already know the story, that like Matt G does.
Yeah.
So it's another awkward one, which is why it's now been relegated. It's been relegated to Thursday. Not that there's anything wrong with Thursdays.
Thursdays are one of my
I'm not
favourite
Thursdays.
days. I love a Thursday.
But yeah, I love a Thursday, but it's not the same as a Saturday evening, is it?
No, I'd say Thursday's my second favourite day of the week. Saturday's probably the best. Then Thursday.
Sure. Friday evening, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. They're my...
Yeah, I'd say Friday's a pretty good day. Mondays are obviously the worst. So no one-
Yes! Thank you, Dart. I'm always up for a little bit of yes.
Oh, that's quite cute.
Oh, have you seen Yass? There you go.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Yeah, there it is.
Uniform with the man on a helmet.
It's a girl with purple hair and glasses. But I can understand the confusion. Either way,
It
she's
looks
riding
like
a unicorn.
Man on a wearing a helmet. What it looks like.
Yeah, I can appreciate that.
He's catchable.
Oh. Got my shock trap ready.
Mark Forrest, I don't see how Dragon Age is a blind playthrough when you're being told what to do. Well, I'm not being told exactly what to do. I am being given suggestions in which I listen to quite a lot of them. I think is fair. But it's very much blind because I've never played it. So it's still blind. Also, if Matt isn't there, then it is a blind playthrough because Matt wasn't there the whole time last time. So some of it was very much me doing it on my own. Also, it's a tough run on hardest difficult. It's tough on Nightmare when you've not played it before. Tell you that for a fact. Also, because I'm only playing it for 3 hours a week, advice is definitely greatly appreciated.
Mark's asked Streets of Rage.
Streets of Rage.
Is Streets of Rage
Classic.
4 out now?
Well,
Is
Streets
it?
of Rage 4
Yeah.
is absolutely unbelievable. It looks so good. So good.
So Streets of Rage not a classic anymore.
But I played it as a child.
I know, but it's now a modern day game.
Chicken.
Oh,
is it
Akram,
still,
yeah, I'll
like,
be streaming all
multiplayer?
day.
Is it still-
So
Nice.
whenever you want to watch, mate, I'm here. And Ruff and Duff. Whenever you fancy watching me, I'm 9 hours today and tomorrow. That's what I'm up to. So what was that, Sheila?
So is Streets of Rage still multiplayer?
Yep. It's basically the
Let's play
same
that
as
with
the others,
my
but
brother.
refined.
Oh, nice.
It's super clean.
I'd be up for playing some of that.
Yeah.
And you can swap it to old school graphics, which is always
Can you really?
Ooh.
Okay,
And
that's
you can
pretty
mix.
good.
I think you can mix the two. So you can have. You can play all the new characters, but you can just say, "Oh, I'm actually going to play this character, but with old school graphics." So you just have one
That's
old school graphics character knocking about.
That's really nice.
I was going to play Cody, but from the old games.
My inner
Cody.
child is up for
You're
that.
thinking of Final Fight there.
Oh, who's in it? Who looks like Cody in it?
The first Wyverians
I can't remember the names.
Is it the
characters.
same company that makes them?
Final Fight's Capcom, right? Which is why it's tied into the Street Fighter franchise.
Who makes Streets of Rage? Is that not Capcom? 'Cause they have a lot of characters in it who you can unlock. And in my mind,
Yeah,
I
no,
saw
it's not.
Cody there.
No, it's not Capcom.
Ah.
Sega, maybe?
I mean, it could be a company owned by the company that owns Capcom.
Sure, yeah.
Or they could just have a deal where they put it in, obviously. Like how you have like Gex the Gecko playing golf.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah, could be. But I'm pretty sure it's not Cody. We'll boot it up.
No,
and
that's
we'll
fair.
Cody with it,
It
but
basically,
it's
it's a
different
guy in tight clothes with blonde hair. That's who I saw.
Cody. Yeah, it might be Alex. I want to say he's called Alex. Let's go with Alex.
Sure, we'll go with Alex. Right, okay, so anyway, this is where we're going to leave it before we start talking about who Cody is. Thank you so much to everybody in the chat. You've been absolutely awesome. You always are. I love you all. Say goodbye, Sage.
Goodbye. Remember, penguins not a fish, but we wish they were a fish.
It's a
And
sort of fish.
Also, Tesco is communist.
Birdfish. And to say goodbye, Night. Okay, that's enough from you, Night. So
Oi.
anyway, thank you, everybody. Say goodbye.
and
Say goodbye,
Night
Night.
is always right.
Say goodbye, Night.
Right.
Hashtag night. Hashtag night is right.
Bye. Night is right.
Thank you, everybody, and I will see. Well, anyone who wants more for some reason, I will see you at 2 o'clock. Take care, and I will see you then.
Bye.
Bye.